What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, your podcast amongst friends. It is I, Anthony Sterling, your friendly neighborhood super Negro, and joining me, as always, on this lovely podcast are the queens of podcasting minus one. So this episode, we are the treacherous three, are the terrific three. I think the treacherous three is so much better.
I like treacherous.
Because treacherous is better than the trifling three.
Yes.
But we will be talking some trifling shit.
This is true.
And so we're going to start it off, ladies and gentlemen, this time with that beautiful ray of sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love. Stand up. Give it up for Miss Raya Anderson. Wow. Welcome. And as always, the resident enforcer, our bruiser companion. She is
Spanish. I'm bilingual this week.
Yes. Companion. She is the, how can I put it? The bad to the bunny. The Kendrick to the world's Drake. The
fuck Drake up. I would.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Miss Coretta with the Beretta. It is Helaine Turragano. I just want to say before the podcast goes in fully, we are a podcast of allegedlys, a little bit of comedy, and no, that was not a threat to a certain Canadian rapper who loves to sue. That was just a comedic element. So please,
nigga, what you gonna sue me for? A 50-inch TV and 3 kids? Come get me. And a fucking dog? I ain't got shit. Some warheads and a one Stanley to my name. What you?
Well,
all I got.
All
I got. I don't own nothing else. I don't even own my car. The bank still owns it.
I don't own anything. This is
I
all
own my car. That's the only thing I own.
I don't own this car.
I mean, look, if Drake would sue me, he could basically just go to Rent-A-Center and pick up everything that I own.
Okay.
You can have it.
Okay.
You can have it.
Klarna, nigga. Klarna.
Klarna.
I don't own nothing in this motherfucker.
Paying for. It's
shit. I'm still playing off on the PlayStation 5 that I bought for Christmas. Nigga, I don't own nothing in this motherfucker, okay?
Well, y'all, look, as always, y'all know what to do. If this is your first episode, if this is the first time you are listening to us,
welcome to the
first off, welcome to it. And we appreciate you lending your eyes as well as your ears and your hearts. But we do need a favor from y'all. We definitely need y'all to hit that red subscribe button because it'll only take a second. Leave a blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. It is very important that we try to lift those likes. I noticed we had like over 100 people who checked out 2 episodes ago, and we only got maybe 5 likes. Come on, 135 people didn't like our asses. Okay,
I be listening and forgetting to like. Let me go like it real quick.
Oh, gee. Okay, fine. But no, we really would love for y'all to hit the blue thumbs up, man, because we enjoy doing this and we hope you enjoy watching it.
I'm gonna like it right now.
Yay! Now we're up to 6. All right. So also with that, you got to hit that bell. There's this little bell. You hit it. Then you hit it again and turn your notifications to all, and you will be notified when new episodes drop. Want to thank everybody who's been checking us out. It's especially our Make It Make Sense episode where we had a plethora of beautiful black guests.
Yes.
First off, I was supposed to do this last episode. I want to thank Lisa. I want to thank Jazz. I want to thank Jason. I want to thank Rico. Thank y'all so much for taking the time, for hanging out with us. We love you guys for it. Mm-hmm. That's it and that's all. So we're going to
I don't know about all that, but thanks.
Oh, damn. Again, I speak for myself and Raya. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I don't know if Helaine has anything in that chasm of a chest of hers.
I don't. It only grows during Christmas time.
That's a health issue. See your doctor.
It's. I mean, that's okay.
It's
I'm
there.
okay with that. It's. Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's
It's
there.
like
That's what you're
y'all
saying. It's
seen
there.
y'all seen the Wiz when he knocked on that shit and it knocked back.
But you also seen the
It's
Wiz. He
like
was
that.
sat on by a fat bitch named Teeny.
I
So,
mean, I do like fat niggas. I'm just
oh,
saying,
you know what?
I do.
This is a great episode because we are going to be talking about some black love today. But before we get
Yes.
into it, we're going to talk a little bit with our weekly wellness segment. This is where we find out how everybody's week has been. So let us start off with Miss Coretta with the Beretta. Helaine, how was your weekend? Any fat nigga sitting?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh,
I am a crimson the red wave, so
oh, roll
Oh.
tide.
no fat nigga sitting, unfortunately. I
Oh,
did, however, I did go to work. It was work. Um, luckily still employed. Yay. Yay for
hey,
Yay.
employment. I did, however, find and go to, and I have to shout out to Brit's raggedy ass because she
you
got
got to be
me
raggedy.
she yeah.
Okay.
She told me about this girl that she did a podcast with years ago that
Mhm.
opened was co-owner of a black owned comic book store here in Houston.
Oh.
And I could never, like, every time I would think about it, like it's on the other side of town. Every time I would think about it, I would try to go look for them and they were either closed or whatever.
Mhm.
I finally made it yesterday and the shit was awesome.
Oh.
Nice.
It
Nice.
was
What's the name
awesome.
of the space?
It's called Gulf Coast Cosmos Comics. It is
Ooh, love
in
the name.
the third ward of Hurston, Texas, right off of Emancipation. You got to have a black business on Emancipation Street. God damn it, they do. And
Ain't that where Beyonce from? The third ward?
Yes.
mhm.
At Trey Wardle?
Ask our resident Beyonce factoid lover over there.
That is correct,
Um,
Anthony. Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter comes from the third
shut
ward
up.
in
Yes. Say
Houston.
What's her
it. Say the
address?
whole thing.
What's her address?
Oh, I
Shut
don't know the address.
I'm surprised you didn't make me take her
275
by that motherfucker.
No
Right.
Boulevard.
I wanted y'all to, but I didn't want
But
to throw
no,
off the
it
trip.
was great. The
Mm-hmm.
girl that initially got in contact with Brit has since moved back to California, so she's no longer a co-owner. But the guy that is there, very nice man. We chatted up with
Mm-hmm.
him for quite some time. I bought some great books. It is all very black centric. He's got
Mm.
a
Awesome.
lot. He's got a plethora of Marvel, DC, indie, but
Mm-hmm.
he focuses on what's like the art on the walls. What he focuses on is black authors of black characters, black cover artists, and it's excellent. I walked in there, the place smelled good. That was the first thing I said. I was like, it smells so good in here. I was like, I'm not
Mm.
used to going to comic book stores where it smells good.
Right. It's usually
I said,
sweaty
hell,
nerd smell.
that part. I said, my
Hey.
comic book store literally has a sign up that says that you need to have some basic hygiene skills before you walk in this motherfucker. That's how
Uh-uh.
bad it had gotten at one point in time. I
Oh,
said, so I
wow.
walk in here, they had a TV playing with a episode of Batman on it. It smelled good. They had a coffee bar.
Excuse me. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I was like, yes, this is
Okay.
the Black
But
Mecca.
do they have tabletop gaming?
They do.
And it smells good?
So so he doesn't have full on D&D, but he does
Okay.
have pieces. He does sell the pieces
Mm-hmm.
and he does have he has games like traditional board games that are there that you can
Right.
play, but he does sell some of the pieces and he said he's trying to get into doing some of the other like Warhammer and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
But
There needs to be
it's a
more.
very niche community for like black
Right.
Warhammer and black D&D, so but he
Okay.
has every like few days during the month he posts his monthly calendar and like every few days he has a certain spotlight. Like tomorrow's spotlight, I want to say because the shop is closed on Sundays and Mondays. No, Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays and
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays. And on the days that he's closed, he does like social spotlights for the community. And Mondays is supposed to be he's highlighting a local artist that has his own comic book.
No,
Ooh.
okay.
So I was like,
That's
this
Oh,
is
that
that's
is
what's
dope.
up.
That is
lovely.
dope.
So I'm gonna
Shout out
take
to you
y'all
guys.
when y'all come down and from for DreamCon. I'm gonna swing by there
Okay.
and we gonna give
And
that man some monies.
what's the name of it again? Gulf Coast
It's called
Cosmic
Gulf
Gulf
Coast Cosmos Comics
Cosmos Comics. Okay, so shout out to Gulf Coast Cosmos Comics in the third
in the
ward of
tray.
Houston, Texas,
Is
the home of one Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter.
that the whole name? Is that the whole name?
That's
Yes.
the whole damn name.
Hmm.
It's like
Okay,
a
that's the
Tribe
whole
Called
name.
Quest. I said
You
the
got to say the
whole
whole thing.
thing. All
Mhm.
right. Well, it seemed like you had a really good week, though,
I did.
regardless.
I did.
Well, that's good.
I
That's good.
spent way too much money on comic books, but it's okay.
As you should, damn it.
I did.
That's
I
how it
did.
should be.
I bought a
You
new
don't go to a comic book store and
box.
go, oh, let me just get one little
Well, he had some.
digest.
So he had a 3 for 5 sale going on, which can't pass up a good 3 for 5 sale.
Wow.
And
Yo.
then he had discounts on for Valentine's Day. He had discounts on back issues. So I was like, "Pff," and he had Bitterroot. He
The
had some
whole back,
Bitterroot.
the back issues?
No. He's like I get them when I can. He had
And
two
when, okay.
issues. Pick those up immediately. He had some Far Sector, which I've been picking up.
Hmm.
And what else? Oh, he had a bunch of Storm covers. I got a bunch of those because I love Random Storm.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I was shocked and surprised. He had some dope art on the walls.
Hmm.
Fucking silly girl in California. What's her name? Britt
Brit.
is gonna love
Brit.
it. You should have saw the sticker collection that he had. He had Angela Davis with the fist resist. He
Right.
had Black
Oh
Lives Matter.
wow.
He
Oh, dear
had
Lord.
shirts. He had the whole loving it.
Okay.
I was like,
Well,
oh,
yes.
shirts. Anthony's gonna love those. Do you
Oh,
carry
I'm
shirts in
walking.
big boy size? He's like, yes.
Big 2X. That's all I need. 2X. Until I get back in the gym.
The shoulder. I mean, not the shoulder, the collarbone.
Yes.
It's
Why
covered.
is he's holding it?
Like, it's not popping. It's not
It's not
popping.
popping.
You don't see the clavicle. Not yet. But I will. But look, that's great, Helaine. So once again, we're going to do a shout out to this place. If you are in the third ward of Houston, Texas, check out Gulf Coast Cosmos Comics. Tell them Helaine, well, not much Rhea, and Anthony sent you. He'll know Helaine. He won't know who I be, and he damn sure don't know who Rhea is, because Rhea don't hang out with nerds,
Nerds. Nerd
even though
alert.
they're richer than most of the men she was with.
Nerd.
We're gonna move on, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, she caught a stray, but I want to know how her
Twice
other
today.
one was off the
Well,
pod.
I was gonna say I
One
didn't
was
hear about
off
the
the
first
pod.
one.
Didn't hear the first one. The first one was much more deadlier. That one took out an elephant. This one was like a love tap, like
It was.
love you, girl, and it didn't knock you out from getting back shots. Um. Oh
Third. The
shit.
third
Third.
strike.
Nerd.
Stop, Anthony. Hey,
Nerd.
ladies and gentlemen, we need to hear about the beautiful Ray of Sunshine's week.
Yes.
Because I am totally pissing on her Sunday. So, Rhea, how was your
Yes.
week?
It was good. I got a phone call Wednesday or Thursday from the
You are so
slightly
black.
annoyed mixed chick.
Indeed.
And I had shared with her previously that
Mhm.
when I get my taxes, I'm going to set aside $100 to spend on
Mhm.
my dolls to buy some new clothes for them because those heifers have been wearing the same clothes for years. And I wanted to do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So I had put some stuff in my cart in Amazon. And
Mhm.
so she called me Wednesday or Thursday and she said, I want you to get those things as a Valentine's gift from me. I want you to get those things, so I'm sending you the money. And I said,
Oh.
you don't have to do that. And she said, shut the fuck up. I said, I'm sending you the money. So
Nice.
just accept it. And I was like, oh man, okay. So aggressive. I'll take it.
Aggressive
Did you call
love.
her Zaddy?
I
Right.
know. She's my benefactor.
Yes, Zaddy.
Aggressive
Oh, yeah.
love.
So
Definitely your sugar daddy.
I got a package yesterday. I got a package today. I am
Mhm.
very happy with my selections. So I want to give a big shout out and a big thanks, even though she's not here, to the slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams.
Shout out to Britt, man. Way to go. We love you, girl. We clown you. We make jokes.
All the time.
But
But
we
we
do
love
love
you.
you.
You have a good heart.
you know.
I
Yes,
like
you
you.
do.
Kinda. A little bit.
You like her, I tolerate her. It is what it is.
And I love her.
And you see,
Oh.
3 stages of
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
really
I think
wanting to
that's
be
fair.
around you.
Yeah.
That's very fair. I lie. I love Brit. Brit
Well rounded.
truly
Well
is-
rounded. Keeps her well rounded.
keeps her humble.
Yeah.
She doesn't get a big head.
There you go.
She does not get a big head.
Right.
Not a, as we say here in Louisiana, she does not get a grosse tête. So if you know it, you know it. But that's awesome. So have you started
Are you gonna do a fashion
dressing
show?
the dog? Yeah.
I can show you my favorite doll real quick. Give
Yeah.
me 1 second.
She's like, wait,
Okay.
she don't
There's
never move that
more.
motherfucking fast. She don't
Nope.
never move that goddamn fast.
Look, Helaine. Look at all the books that Rhea has read.
Ah.
Nothing.
She said
Nothing.
they're Kindle books, sir. You can't see them.
Yeah. It's all digital.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is that a
Is
new
that Halle
outfit?
Berry?
That's a thickums, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't hear. I couldn't
Yeah.
hear.
Is that
Thickums,
Halle
ain't she?
Berry?
Yeah, she's a curvy doll.
Oh.
She
Oh,
got a
okay.
little bit of booty on her.
I see that.
Okay, you
She
know
got
what?
the
That's a
Barbie
good.
nameplate.
That's a good. That skater skirt is a good A line for me. I would wear that outfit. I don't know about
Yeah.
what does they call that? Not the Chanel pattern. What is that? Houndstooth.
Yeah,
I
Chanel.
don't know
Oh,
about the.
Houndstooth.
I
It
don't
is
know about the.
Houndstooth.
I don't know about the houndstooth sweater, but I might, but I could
You know what?
I
I
think she
rock
looks
that.
classy.
with a high
Thick
pony.
women look great in houndstooth. I've noticed this lately.
I don't know if I'm of the age to wear houndstooth yet though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is more of an older
of an
woman's
older woman.
It's a
Yeah.
pattern.
late, and I don't know if I'm there yet. Like, can I wear
It's very
houndstooth
church
with some
lady.
J's? Right.
You could.
I think you can.
Ooh. What if the and I don't know why I'm in this damn conversation. I don't know shit about fashion. What if they had houndstooth Jordans?
I'd rock the shit out of those.
Think about that. Think about it,
Would
Nike.
rock the
Think about it, Michael
shit out
Jordan.
of those.
Whole ass. You in the age of liking women. Oh wait, no, Mike like them younger.
Do some low
So
ones with a
Mm-mm.
houndstooth on them. I would rock the
yeah.
fuck out of those. Do it, Nike. Just
And
do
think
it,
if they
Nike.
did the sole with the houndstooth pattern. So every time you walk,
Yes. You know what? You can build a.
we're
Oh,
taking away from Rhea's moment.
I could build an
No,
Air
it's
Force
okay.
One that looks like that. That would be dope.
See? See?
That would be dope.
Be dope. What
I
if we-
study rap battles for a
when
living.
we
so
take
I know
our
these things.
pictures. Ray's not going to be there though because she's not that kind of nerd. But we're going to take penny pictures.
Oh,
I
my
can't wait to
goodness.
see these pictures.
I am
It's
so
I
afraid.
told my coworker what y'all were doing, and he was cracking up. He was like, "Oh, I've seen those pictures online." I'm like, "Yes,
gonna
they're
be
gonna be
great.
doing them."
When you're born of the 70s and 80s and you just can't get away from the nostalgia, you tend to do dumb
I'm
shit.
going to put my tits on Anthony's back and just hold him like this and look at the camera. Just like this.
It's like I have a neck pillow in the airport.
And that's where, and he's gonna wrap his hands. Whoever the person in front of him is, he's gonna wrap his hands around their waist and also look that way.
So who's all going to this DreamCon?
Me,
Right now,
Helaine,
it's-
Jazz, Jason, Lisa,
Lisa's daughter.
Lisa's daughter. So that's 6.
Yeah.
I
I think Ivy might, and I
Yeah,
think we're
he
supposed to
said-
ask Chappelle.
Chappelle said he'll probably go, but he don't know if he's going for the full weekend or just for the day.
Yeah.
Because he say he can't stand most of them nerd niggas.
Look,
And-
Chappelle is funny as shit. Chappelle
He
does some
is.
nerd
Yeah.
shit, but when you see Chappelle in person, you be like, that don't
Really, isn't
match. That don't
Yeah.
match.
Oh, speaking of, huge shout out to Chappelle for inviting me for a second time to be on the recap kickback. We
Because
finished.
he don't invite none of us. But
Oh.
okay.
Well, that was courtesy of Jazz. Jazz was the one that connected us. Jazz is sort of like a matchmaker when it comes to the pod space. So I got a chance
Well, tell
to
that bitch
do
to find me a man
Wonder
then.
Man,
What the fuck?
make a podcast.
Nigga, I
There
got
it is.
one. I got
There it
one.
is.
God damn it. The fuck else? I
This
gotta
ain't
do?
for you to be finding niggas. You need one for yourself. You know, like Everyone Loves New York, or it could be a shot to the heart for Coretta.
The Beretta
And
of
if
Love.
you and
The
Coretta of Love,
Yes.
you know.
I don't want love,
Um,
though. I just want some dick.
Okay.
Some
Talk for Coretta. And if you're not good enough, she shoots you in the heart. There it is. Trademark.
Shot
It's a
to
show.
the heart. And
And
you're
you're to blame.
It was cause your dick was lame. Dick was lame. All right, we're done. There it is.
Yes.
You're welcome.
That'll be the theme song. That's my opening intro.
And we're sued by Bon Jovi.
I would love to
Uh,
see Helaine on Pop
eh.
the Balloon.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God.
No, as
Them
like
niggas would pop my shit
No,
upon
not-
me walking
no,
out.
you being in the line of people that can pop the
Oh,
balloons.
fuck, nigga. Look,
She's not gonna pop it. She's gonna shoot it.
She got
I
to
could
take
have
out
a
her
like,
gun
I
and
have
just
a
shoot
show
it.
me
a
a
little Nerf gun with
with a
with a
needle on
pin
it.
on it. Yeah, the pin on the end.
Go your ass home.
No, I
The
am
next one
way
is
too.
in your ass.
I would need to. It would have to be a very niche audience
Hmm.
for me to be on there. Cause no,
Oh my
I've seen them
goodness.
niggas turn down very nice, eligible looking women, and I'm like,
I
bitch, I ain't got
know.
nothing for you.
And it'd be
Yeah.
for the most smallest
It
issue.
do. One
Yeah.
nigga was like,
But
she
I
got a
think
ring on her
it's both
toe. I don't
ways.
like toe
Yeah.
jewelry. Nigga,
Right,
what?
yeah. I don't like
What,
the way you did your hair. Hair can be changed.
you know what's funny? It does make the guy seem way more superficial than the women. But
Men
I've
Hmm.
are
seen
superficial. I don't know why the trope
no, no,
is
no,
like that we are
no. But
more
when you
than
hear it,
them.
no, no. I think we're fairly equal to an extent. But it's when you listen to it and when they clip it. Like, congrats to the editors who clip the
Right.
social clips. But like the one with the guy, he was a nerd. He was 6'3", tall, well put together, had locks.
How do you
His
smell?
fit.
How do you smell?
Oh, like the girl who picked him, she was like, "You look amazing. You smell amazing.
Oh,
You
okay,
have an
good.
amazing blah blah blah."
Good. Good.
No, he
Good.
didn't walk in there smelling like Cheetos and ass. He understood the
Like
assignment.
fucking hot dog water and shit. Ugh.
Yeah, like Funyuns and regret. No, he understood the assignment. But there was this one woman when he said the things that he liked. Like he said, "Look, I'm a professional. I'm an engineer. I work for a great company, and he shouldn't have done it, but he did say, I have a six-figure salary. I'm in a good space. I do collect. I'm a collector. I have collectibles. I have comics. I love anime. But pop,
Pop.
and it
Yeah.
was between these two women,
Nigga,
but
she
one of them
popped
didn't.
over that?
Yes.
I would have
Oh.
So
popped.
she
Nigga,
said,
you collect dolls. The fuck you
Oh.
mean?
yeah, you just showed us a stripper
Oh
doll. You
Lord
just
have
literally
mercy,
showed us
Jesus. She
a
got a goddamn
BBL
doll
doll.
collection. Right. And the bitch got on a
Yeah.
leather skirt. And she's like, I'd have popped. I just
At least I have,
no.
the gorillas. I have a band, an actual, that's an animated band. But what I loved was she said, it just seems like you're a little immature and da da da
No,
da.
I don't
And
think of it as immature.
but but here's the thing. He said, you know what? I appreciate you being honest with me. And old girl would say, "Is she someone that you would date?" He said, "Of course. She's very beautiful. She's elegant. She seems like she would be someone I could have a good conversation with." But what I love what he did, he said, "But we'll never know because she popped her balloon." And
Mm,
the way he said it was so nice, but you ain't the one, bitch, kind of
right.
Yeah.
move. Like he
Yeah.
just stabbed her in the heart because the woman that chose him, I'm like, bruh, let that have been me. She looked like Wumi Masaku, but with a bigger ass.
The one that
Beautiful.
popped?
No, the one
Oh, the
that
one he
didn't
kept?
pop.
Oh, oh.
No, kept him. Let's put it like that. Because if
Okay,
you keep,
okay, okay.
she was gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful dark brown skin. Like she was on point. And then she just goes, he's just amazing. I feel like his energy is something I want to be around. He's a person I want to be around. And old girl just asked, "Hey, what about, the things that he enjoys?" She says, "Who doesn't like anime?" And then she cut her eye to the girls,
Oh,
to the other girls, and she says, "We can, we can have our anime
and
nights
nerd out
any night."
together. Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm like,
That's the only reason why I would have popped. I'm not into comic books or anime.
you don't
You
have
don't
to
have to
be in it.
be.
That's the
No.
thing. It's called opposites attract. God
But do
damn,
you
what the hell?
No.
but Raya,
But
do you
then I
think
come to
that
your
the
house and you
men
got all your little
that's what I was
stripper
gonna say.
dolls,
Do you think that the
all
men
your
that you're with
dolls.
are into Barbies?
No.
Do they go in and say, "Oh my God,
Exactly.
is this the Mattel 60th anniversary with matching
Right.
dress and
They don't have
comb?"
to be into
I
it.
would think they were a gay man if they were into them. There is a
See,
guy, there is a straight guy that I follow who collects dolls.
because it's a market,
Yeah.
but there
Just
are people
don't
who just enjoy looking at them.
right. Just don't shit on my what I like to do. Don't shit on my pastime.
Right?
Now, unless it does something to where it's hindering my job or we're losing money or I'm spending money I don't have, as long as you don't shit on what I like to do and you occasionally might do
Because
a nerd thing with me, we're
I see
good.
myself getting an attitude and breaking his shit.
You ain't gonna get an attitude and find yourself laid out on the corner.
See, now
But
I can't even come to your
you're not
rescue
gonna.
if you start breaking shit. I
Nope.
can't even do it to you. Don't
What
make
did you?
me have to agree with a
First, I'ma
man.
ask. What did you break? I broke
Right.
his Canada and on his motorcycle. I'm like, yeah, you deserve your ass whoop.
Yeah,
You're not
don't.
gonna walk in and break the Akira. You
Cause
just not gonna do it.
she's gonna be like, I don't know, I picked up one of those stupid comic books. It said something about Superman dying, and I just ripped it. Bitch, what?
I could see old boy just punching.
Nigga,
Not,
what?
let me not say it like that. I do not condone
Breaking my
domestic violence.
glasses.
You ever seen Doomsday Punch
No, he gonna hit you
Superman?
in the top of the head. Yeah. He gonna
No
hit you in the top of
bruises,
the head.
but she
My
would walk
wig will
around with a
fall off.
concussion.
Cause if he got
I
mad
would,
at you and
I
came
would
in
burn your
there
wig.
and took one of them Barbie dolls and did this and just
Oh yeah,
on them legs, you look at the face.
yep, yep. I'd burn your
That's the
wigs and
equivalent.
piss on your Barbie dolls.
Outrageous.
Hey,
Not burn the
you wanna go?
wigs.
You wanna go low? We taking it to hell. You gonna be one bald headed, no Barbie having hooker.
Like,
Straight
but
up.
I have found that there are things that I didn't even know that I was interested in until I got
Hmm.
with somebody that was interested in them. And
See,
then I
I
was like,
dated a
oh, I
nerd.
like that.
I dated a nerd for 2 years, and I
Hmm.
was not interested in anything he was interested in. He was not interested in anything I was interested in, and
Did
it
you like
worked
him?
for 2 years. Yeah, we really liked each other.
Because he had a big schlong.
He did.
See,
That helped.
that helped. I
Hmm.
mean, but again, sometimes it's up to the person who has the thing that you're not interested in to maybe show why you
He
may
got me
want to
into The
check it out.
Hobbit. I ended up liking The Hobbit.
Written by a white Republican. I see why. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know what Tolkien's political views were. I just know he wrote books and they were good. But no, that look, I'm just glad you two ladies had an amazing week.
How was your
Um,
week?
my week was plain, and I'm happy for it.
Like vanilla yogurt.
Um, straight up, straight up. I had maybe a little bit of strawberry,
Oh.
flavoring, just a little
Hmm.
bit. But I will say the reason why is because some cool stuff came in the mail for me. I'm gonna show you in a second. I took off Friday. I just needed a day off. I needed a day off. I hadn't had a day off like that I took since I started working. So I just needed a
Hmm.
little breather. I took a drive out of town just to do it, you
Okay.
know. I delivered, which was so hilarious. A friend of mine, they were like, "Hey, could if you ever come this way, bring me some fresh sausage and some king cake. We're in the spirit. We're in the realm of Mardi Gras season." So I was like, "Yeah,
Okay.
no problem." So I was driving out there, and I needed to go visit my job has a location in Slidell, and I hadn't been there yet, so I just wanted to be curious and just drive by and see where it is, so I know if on days I have to go shoot some stuff for marketing,
Hmm.
I can get there easily. So um, I did that, came home, zoned out, played some Star Wars Outlaws. I don't know why people hated this game. It's actually pretty fun. I like stealing shit. That's what you do in the game. Um, and my mail call was really really cool. So I'm gonna show y'all this right quick. It's a big shout out to a friend in pod with me and Helaine. Mr. Sean Brooks wrote his own children's book,
He did.
and it is called
Oh,
Sean's Loving Village. It
that looks
came in the mail.
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful art. I mean, the words are like, it's
That
this is
is
a book, Raya. Look at the
nice.
words.
I am
I
pleasantly
read, motherfucker.
surprised. Pleasantly surprised that Mr. Sean wrote a children's book.
Yeah, because if you know Sean, you'd be like, hmm. But no, this is
Lord,
because we have been blessed to be on podcasts with this man, and woo,
look,
toxic is an understatement.
baby, 0 to 100 in less than 2.3 seconds, and it'd be toxic to more toxic.
Oh
to the
yeah.
to the highest level of the toxicity.
It's in Brit's realm of wanting to be with him.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
yeah,
Brit would fall in
yeah.
love with him. So definitely it's on Amazon. I'll make sure to put a link in the description. Check it out. Great gift for kids. Raya, who loves to read, should pick this book up. Um
Is it on her reading level? Is it on level for her?
no, no, Raya reads at a fifth grade level. She lives in Florida. So
first of
I
all,
see I say
I'm
you
from New
live in
York,
Florida,
Oh,
but you
well,
live in Florida.
but I went
So
to
all that
school in
but
New
she went to
York and
school in New
Boston.
York, so
it
we gotta
matters
give
nothing
her.
because all that New York learning withers when you come down south.
It
No, it
just it
doesn't.
just escapes. It just
It just
escapes.
leaves.
The minute you cross into Florida, it just
Yep.
knowledge drains
Once you
from your
cross the
head.
Mason Dixon line, all of that, yes, I studied to Harvard, just turned into I's gones down south. I
I
needs to seize Miss
I's
Jenny.
ready to eat, Miss Jenny. Yeah.
Anybody got some of that there corn pone that I can feast upon
You
here?
gonna eat your cornbread.
Yeah. Then you got a gold tooth, and then you got
And
them little
that's
plaques in your head.
then when she gets into Florida, nigga, it becomes the
It's
DeSantis
game
land.
over.
And then it's Florida man every week.
Yep.
True.
But no, definitely check it out. Sean Brooks, Sean's Loving Village. Please
It is
show
on
the
the
brother some love.
Amazon.
It is on the
That's what's
Amazon. Check
up.
it out. And this came in earlier in the week, and the craziest thing is that I got it. I got this um on the actual anniversary of this artist passing in
Mm.
2006. It's Jay Dilla's last album that he released
Oh,
while he
you
was
haven't even
alive called
opened it.
Donuts. I
J
haven't opened
Dilla
it yet. It will be
Donuts.
open. Donuts.
I
It
want a
is
donut.
considered, and I don't need people to consider it. This is the best fucking instrumental album
Oh, it's
created.
instrumental.
It's instrumental. It is beats that he made that few rappers will ever rap to. And that's what I
Mm.
love about it. There's only a few. Talib Kweli rapped on one, MF Doom, rest in peace, my brother, and Sean, no, not Sean Price, Ghostface rapped on one of the beats on here, or two of the
Wu
beats. I
Tang.
got to go back
Wu
and listen.
Tang.
But it is his last album. They dropped The Shining after that was a posthumous release. But this is the album that everybody has this mythical story that he produced the whole album while he was on his in the hospital.
Oh.
And yeah, well, he died from complications from lupus at the age
Oh.
of 32. He would
He was
have
young.
been 52 this year, I believe. Yeah, he was
Oh.
very young,
That is
very
really
young.
young.
And the reason this album strikes a huge chord for me, when I bought the album, got it, it was dropped on, when I got the CD, it came out February 7th, which was his birthday. He was still alive. February 10th, the internet, I was just on the internet. Matter of fact, I was getting ready to go to Houston with some co-workers of mine because we were going to a fencing tournament. Yes, I'm a nerd. I do these things.
Fencing.
Fencing.
Yeah, two of my coworkers were amateur fencers, not
Stop
Oh.
it.
thieves.
Stop it.
Epee, saber,
Stop it.
touche,
Mm-mm.
on guard.
My aunt used to fence. I know what you're
Nigga,
talking
It's
about.
what?
pretty damn cool. You can
Hmm.
seriously kill somebody with them things. Um, but I was online and I think it was on OK Player. Yeah, I got on okplayer.com and they had the thing that Jay Dilla had died, and I was listening to Donuts in my headphones. And on the way to Houston, I had that thing on repeat the whole trip there. And Houston's a 3 hour drive from where I live. And I just could not stop listening to it. I was tearing up in the car. I wasn't like, oh Lord, why did he take him? But, you know, the it just hit my soul because
Hmm.
this cat made music. He's, as they say, he's your favorite producer's favorite producer.
Mm.
And if you listen to Mama's Gun, the song Didn't You Know? That's Dilla. If you listen to Janet Jackson, The Velvet Rope, Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, he helped produce
Oh.
that.
Okay.
He was a part of, as they say, one of the greatest moments in neo soul history, which was the year 2000, 99 to 2001 or 2002, which gave us the Roots, things come apart, D'Angelo's Voodoo, Commons like Water for Chocolate, and Erica Badu's Mama's Gun. As a matter of fact, Commons like Water for Chocolate, he produced the whole album.
Hmm.
The song The Light that won Common a Grammy, that's Dilla's production. So if you remember the Far Side, Running, Can't Keep Running Away. Everybody heard that song. And the song Drop, that was Dilla. Okay, so yep, that is it. So yeah, 20 years, man. Like it time flies. Time flies. So rest in paradise to James DeWitt Yancey, aka J Dilla, Dilla Dog, JD, combo number one. You are missed on this planet, but your music still lives and your legacy lives through it. All right. That was long winded, but I'm so glad I got a chance to say it. So we are going to move on to some more long windedness. I don't know why I sounded like a 5-year old. Remember when we were littler? Uh, because it is time for our viewer comments. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of the conversation, just put it in the comments. If you're on YouTube, it's down below the video. If you're watching us on Spotify, right below. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm not telling you to suck my, you know what. I'm just telling you it's under the video. If you're listening to us on Spotify, you can also comment, but you can't do that on Apple Pod just yet. I don't understand how $1 trillion company don't understand how people can communicate on with the podcast by leaving a comment on the app. But hey, but you can leave a review. So if you want to leave a review, let us know. I will read them on the pod. So
better
we
be
are going
nice.
to, yeah, they're gonna be like,
Just
you
saying.
niggas suck. You lost a
That's
viewer, now
okay,
you're
'cause
down
I'ma
to
find your
4.
IP address, bitch.
Knock on your door. But no, we have some awesome comments, and we're gonna start it off with the owner and CEO of NXG Global Productions, Miss Lisa Waring.
Lisa.
Lisa, I think it's Waring. No, it's Waring. It's Waring. Lisa, pronounce your last name for me. I know you're Jamaican, so don't do it in patois. Um,
Bo,
but
bo.
Nigga, what?
is that how y'all communicate?
say,
Yes.
say that one more again.
Bo, bo.
Okay.
And she gonna be like Ross
Okay.
Claude. So
Hell, what you told her last week? She gonna bumble my clot.
yes, you know what bumbers my clot?
You know what bumbles my clot?
You should say that at work one day just to see what
I
people are saying.
said the other day, I just at work, I said "bumba clot" out loud, and everybody started laughing because we were supposed to have
Oh,
Jamaican
goodness.
food, but they were closed, so we
Yeah.
ended up having Italian food, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
I had my mouth all set up for some Jamaican food, so I said "bumba clot," and everybody started laughing.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Well, coming from Lisa, she says, "Hey, I remember Herman's Head. It was interesting but short-lived. That was a great show on Fox. I loved that
I
show."
remember that show
Um,
too.
Mm-hmm.
She also goes on to say, as an Oscar award winning director
She has an
who is
Oscar.
work.
Oh, she being
She
silly.
no, she's in
No,
the
in my
alternate timeline.
timeline, she has an Oscar, ma'am.
Remember?
Oh, yes,
So she
yes.
says, as an Oscar winning, award winning director who is working with Meryl Streep, I will definitely be back on the show, and you ain't never getting that $50. That is from Lisa.
Wait, what fifty
Spoken
dollars?
well, because I said we put her in this timeline and she owes us $50 once she makes it big.
Oh
So
yeah.
she's speaking like a true
The fuck she
Jamaican.
mean? You better give me my goddamn money.
Spoken like a
Okay.
true child of the seventh ward. I don't know who's tougher, Jamaicans or people from that seventh ward.
Whatever. It be light skin on light skin action.
Or forehead on forehead.
Lisa got a
Nope,
forehead
no.
on her. Let me go look.
Push the
She might.
dreads back.
Yeah. 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 I did that. I think I did it on the pod one day when
You
where they
did.
like, and it just
Yes.
looks. I'm like, God
Hmm.
damn. Let me put my
I
bangs
know I'm
back down.
thinning, but thank God for my
Oh,
hairline.
wait, let me
It's
look. Let me
still
pull a
there.
jazz.
Yeah. Jazz becoming like the Shaggy Dog DA, just putting it all over her eyes. You will never see. You can never see the acreage
Like, nigga, how
on her
you keep this
face.
motherfucker? How you keep the top of the damn shit right here? I don't know how she keeps it right there. That's like
Well,
Adabisi keeping that motherfucking hat
yep.
on. I don't know how the hell they do that shit.
Hope, hope, prayer, and pure hatred. That's
Okay.
what it is. But no, hey, Lisa, thank you so much. Y'all make sure to go check out NXG Global Productions right there on YouTube. They also have, I can't remember the other group she's with, they do some really great movie reactions, first watch reactions to movies. That's really, really good. Once I find it, I'm gonna actually put it in the description. So y'all definitely show some love to Lisa and her crew. We are moving on because Jason, aka DJ I Feels, has stepped into the arena and wants to be heard. So Jason said, "Great show as usual. Thank you." First, here we go.
Thank
I
you,
haven't
Jason. We
heard.
like. Continue.
I'm not getting in that fight. That's not my business.
He's not here to defend
First,
himself. He's asleep.
don't worry. He's gonna listen and he's gonna be cussing up a storm on in
That's
the Discord.
fine. It'll be three
Okay.
days from now. It's fine. I'll forget by then.
I'm a you know what? I'm gonna leave it be.
You
Hey
gonna mark this
Jason, you're
spot?
a good
You gonna be
person.
like
Yeah,
41 minutes and 50.
just hold it. And you're gonna be like, man, fuck y'all niggas. I'm like, whoa, bruh. You say y'all as if the other
Y'all,
two
we a
said
team,
something.
God damn it. We a team.
We go
Gang,
down
gang.
together. Bang bang.
Shit.
We ride together, we die together.
Bad
But
boy
I'm
for life.
snitching. Anyway, um, Jason goes on to say, first, I haven't heard anything Black History related this month until this episode, which I find weird. Yes, we are the culture, and we will continue to do what everyone else is scared to do. Um, you heard us, FBI, CIA, NSA, Donald Trump. Yeah, we talking Black History. We're not Florida A&M. We gonna say black. All right. So he goes second. I'm surprised y'all never talked about the guy in Texas that got what did he say? Oh, that got dog walked by the kids that were
Yes.
Yes.
protesting ICE with a walkout. Um in closing, I like Southwest, Raya, and fly with them because they don't play around. They move fast like an Ultima moving through Houston traffic.
Not an ultimate. Okay.
You know, there is a study that everyone that drives a Nissan Altima is a fucking lunatic.
It's a hood rat.
They did that too, and a nurse,
Yeah. Or some
and
kind
I
of something in the where it be
in
biller,
healthcare.
coder, no
Yep,
nurse. Yeah. Some sort of, yeah,
home
something in
health,
healthcare. Yep.
and y'all drive so crazy. What is going on? Is it something in the car? Does Nissan
I don't
inject
know.
y'all with a whole syringe of, you know, psycho I don't know, man. Fuck y'all and y'all Ultimas. All right, we're done. Let me stop because the Ultima clan is gonna come after me. But thank you,
I wish
Jason.
I
And
would.
yes, we didn't get a chance to speak about
We talked about it amongst ourselves, but we didn't talk about it on
yeah.
the pod. And yes, he
Well,
did get his
because of what
ass
happened.
dog walked
Well, and
by
that all
children.
but didn't that also bring forth the crazy letter that the school board sent you about
Yes.
kids walking out in protests?
Hmm.
Governor Hot Wheels was saying straight up, you will be
They were
punished.
gonna, they were, so my kid, they sent out a letter. Each school district sent out a letter. And it was because the governor, after this dude got his ass
Hmm.
whooped for starting with, and then
Right.
hops out of his vehicle, finds a
Right.
girl to
And
start
jumps on her.
picking with, and tries to jump on her. when the other children, boys and girls, start to jump on him and whoop his ass. And of course he starts claiming like, "Oh my god, what are they doing? I didn't do anything." Like,
Yeah.
bitch, we saw the video. You deserve to get your ass whooped. And those
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
parents need to come and find you and whoop your ass too for jumping on those children.
Okay.
And so they send a letter out, they send a memo out. It was a text and email. I got a text and a fucking email, and
Whoa.
was saying that if children, they preface it with child safety. Your children's
Mm-hmm.
safety is the utmost importance to us. And when they're not in class, we don't know where they're at, so they're not safe. I said, I will sign my child out along with any of his friends. Because what you're not going to do is act like an unexcused absence is means for you putting these children in like juvie, which was ultimately what the letter was saying. Well, it's against
Mm-hmm.
the law and it'll be a truancy. One truancy does not
Right.
equal what you're talking about.
Right.
One walkout, one, whether it's for whatever goddamn reason, a child could walk out to go to the restroom. It's not a truancy. They walked out of your class. Who gives a good
Right.
goddamn? Which are They were trying to make it sound like these kids were causing uprisings and like, oh well, they're disrupting, we'll get them for. And that's another thing, they were trying to say then that they would call the police because they were being disruptive, and they were on school property being disruptive, or they were leaving school property or whatever. They were just trying to find any loophole they could to basically drag some of these kids off in handcuffs. And I'm like, not gonna happen, Captain. Luckily, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see too much of that. We did see some good walkouts. My son is only in the 8th grade, so it's kind of
Okay.
not on his radar. There were some kids that did walk out of the high school my son will attend, um, and eh, I mean, I'm glad to see it. I hope their parents were behind them. I hope their parents fight for them if they try to give them truancies or an unexcused absence or whatever. But ultimately, it just ends to an unexcused absence. At the end of the day, that's what the
Right.
fuck it is. There's
Mm-hmm.
not any of us that didn't skip school at some point or whatever. Whatever the cause is, whether your cause to skip school was that you wanted to go to your friend's apartment and sit in their pool and drink like me, or you wanted to go do a social cause like these children, it's a fucking unexcused absence.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know
And
what?
you got
Props
your
to
ass
him.
whooped for fucking with kids when they were trying to
Yeah.
exercise their First Amendment right.
That was an ass whipping. I
And he
laugh.
deserved it. He completely
I
deserved it.
chortled. I laugh. I guffaw. I chortled.
Leave people the fuck
And
alone. If you aren't ready to possibly get your ass whooped, leave people the fuck alone. Especially leave children alone. And I don't give a shit if they were 17-year-olds. I don't even give a shit if they were 18-year-olds. They are
Right.
still teenagers
right.
And
Facts.
it's their constitutional right
to
Right.
do so.
That's the
to
thing.
protest.
That's the thing. And again, we are seeing I think we're in a state now where we're seeing the First Amendment being tested like the Second Amendment was supposedly being tested. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because you remember when it was well, still is. There's a school shooting damn near every other day.
Hmm.
And first thing you see was the NRA and the 2A gun folk. Oh no, you're not gonna take the guns and blah 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 blah. And it's like, we're not trying to take your guns. You already have them, you dumbass. We're trying to prevent guns getting in the hands of the wrong people. You're not there to protect these folks who are being terrorized by a shooter. You're way in bumfuck Idaho. How are you, with your little pea shooter, going to protect kids in Texas? We're trying to protect people everywhere. No, you're not going to take my guns. The Second Amendment is it's in danger. They're going to take our guns. But now you really see an amendment being, pretty much stretched to its limits and being tested on a daily basis now. You're arresting, you see reporters and journalists being arrested. So the fourth estate is already with this administration. And now that you see that there are actual young people, kids who are saying, wait a minute, this ain't right. And they got that dog in them to go protest. Don't be mad. You should be proud. They're
They're
exercising
exercising
this the
The
their
same
same
right.
rights that the
people
forefathers created.
the same people that are upset about these children protesting ICE, you know good and goddamn well they would have been upset about the Civil Rights Act. You know they would have.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You know they
But
would have. Because these children aren't doing anything. I have not come across one instance of a protest where children did anything other than protest. They weren't
mhm,
fucking up people's neighborhoods. They weren't out here doing anything. They weren't harming anybody. They
yeah.
stood on sidewalks with signs, said what they needed to say, and that was it. If
Hmm.
you have a problem with a peaceful protest, that just lets me know ultimately what kind of person that you are, because you can't
Right.
say that I'm a constitutionalist and then don't want to uphold said constitution. You can't get mad at these children for upholding their own right, because when it comes down to it, you would have your ass out there if it was something that you
Hmm.
gave a shit about, and you would hope that you would not be jumped on for
Right.
what you believe in or for something that you feel was your constitutional right.
Right. Exactly. You're right. Hit the nail on the head. Well, we're gonna move on to our last viewer comment, and thank you, Jason, for making us go a little longer in these viewer comments and had us talking about that. We appreciate you. Look at it. Viewers dictate the show just as much as we do.
Yes,
True
Jason, we
that.
love a good dog walk, so we'll talk about that any day of the week,
Hell yeah.
especially when
If
it's a
you
white
know
man getting
anybody
dog
who got
walked.
that exactly
Hmm.
had their ass handed to them on a silver platter, let us know and we'll talk about it. Our last message comes from our Middle Eastern correspondent, Joseph. Joseph said, I really agree with everything Helaine said in this episode. Take a bow, Helaine.
Thank
Somebody
you.
agrees. Um, the whole invited to the cookout thing is played out. And honestly, we're letting too many people into our culture.
That part.
I also find it weird how we're constantly told that Black Americans have no culture or don't know where we come from.
We are the culture.
Exactly.
We make the world move. Um, whether in love or whether in hatred of us, the world moves to our every beat. He goes on to say, let's see if I find culture. Okay, I know exactly where I'm not going, to whatever place someone else ran from. Okay. Petty. It feels someone else. Okay, I'm sorry. It feels like there's a real effort right now to erase Black American identity. What worries me most is the Christian nationalist movement and how some Black pastors seem willing to sell out for money and access. I'd really like to hear Britt speak more on how this movement attacks free and critical thinking and how some Black Christians are helping push the country toward a Christian autocracy. Joseph, as always, very thought provoking comment. Sadly, Britt is not on this
Oh no,
episode, but
I'm gonna be Brit. Hold on. White people. White people. There we go.
and that
Ta-da!
was the hard pepcorn. Wow. I I guess we would just stamp it off with a
Do the knowledge, nigga.
and that was your hurt
There you go.
corner,
There you go.
Joseph. No,
Nice.
but no, but seriously, I will recommend if you want to check it out, Joseph, on YouTube. Check out Garrison Hayes. His brother that does these really great think pieces, and he did one on uh white fundamentalist Christians, as well as what's that whole thing they trying to bring bullshit upon the world. Excuse me, I'm a little sinus up and going crazy, but he did one on Christian nationalists. It's really interesting. um Near the end he does point out something you said in your comment about Black pastors, and if you get a chance, check it out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to make a motion to myself to put a tag that goes to Garrison's video. It's really interesting. I hope he does a second piece because I really want to see how far he's going to take it. All right, so that is it. Once again, to Lisa, Jason, and Joseph, thank y'all. We love you. We appreciate y'all comments. And as always, hey, if you want to be a part of the conversation, just put it in the comments. Like for real. You see, we read them, we answer them. We don't just do this for show. We want to hear from everyone who watches us. It could be a loving message. We'll love you back. If you want to be a hateful ass person,
Bring it on.
trust me.
Please
As the
bring it.
red,
We much
as these two would
appreciate
say,
you doing that because that gets me excited.
it bombas Reyes clot.
Yes.
Because when you
Bumba.
hear goes SHABBA, be prepared for the
SHABBA.
rain. There it is.
Mr. Love Me.
Stop. Because that makes me think of In Living Color when they
Yeah.
I
come.
know. Oh my god.
Mr. Ugly Man, they call me Mr. Ugly Man. I was like, oh my God.
That shit was the best because SHABBA was
You-
not attractive in any
You know what
Not
made me
at
laugh the most?
all.
When they said, ugly brother, you look like you lost a fight. I was like, oh, damn. Man. And you know, I
SHABBA.
watched a vid. I'm gonna say this, then we gotta move on. But I did watch a video where they said, "Here is the moment where SHABBA Ranks lost everything," and he was on this British talk show and he started talking about homosexuality. And I think then they said it was at that moment everything for SHABBA Ranks went down because he was quoting the Bible.
Oh Lord.
And yeah,
How are you quoting the Bible and you got whole videos of you with your face in bitches' asses?
Right.
booty is
Like-
from the earth, Helaine. God put
Okay.
it here for
Okay.
us to partake.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't sit in that man's house smoking a spliff and going, SHABBA, what you think? Folk the gays. SHABBA. And I'm like, oh, it's how you feel. It's how you
Like,
feel.
I don't understand why there's a need to give your disdain when it's
Like-
like completely unwarranted. and
Right.
has no-
Nobody
like
asked
it's
you.
not
Yeah.
gonna have anything to do with you. It's like unless you are a gay man your damn self. Like what
Uh-huh.
is your I don't know. I don't get that. Like
Well,
that's like you
It's like-
being you're especially if you're an artist and you are literally based off of a popularity contest. You need to have as
Mhm.
many people as possible like you. Why are you going
Right.
against any demographic, whether it be a small demographic or
Exactly.
not? Because that small demographic is going to have roll and push with other demographics. Like it's going to roll over into other things because
Right.
you could be black and gay. So now you're pissing off the gay side of me and the black side of me who's going to tell other black people about your hateful ass. And like, just shut the fuck up. I don't
Yeah.
understand
Amen
it.
to that.
Especially if they have not done anything. It's one thing if a specific group of people has done something to you to dislike them,
Mm-hmm.
but these motherfuckers ain't done nothing to you.
Nope,
Mhm.
not at all. But that's,
That's why you ugly.
okay.
That's why racist.
All right,
that's why racist white people age the way that they do, and that's why SHABBA Ranks looks the way that he looks.
SHABBA.
How God
Okay,
works.
well, we're gonna move on. Because it is time now for the segment of segments, aka This Week in Black, aka random chats of blackness and black history. Because we are celebrating all year long, but in February, we turn it up. Because during Black History Month, this is where we always say,
All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
and we're gonna have a little spotlight. We're supposed to do this 2 episodes ago, but with all the craziness that was happening, Don Lemon getting arrested, Nicki Minaj gargling for for citizenship, it was just insane. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man became Stay Puft Marshmallow president. Because if you really look at him, he does look like a burnt marshmallow now. The orange ain't taking effect the way it used to. You don't even look like a candied yam no more. It's a damn shame. Should have never won that lottery. If you know, you know. All right, boy. We're going to start off with a quick Black History spotlight. And I want to show reverence for Mrs. Sadie Tanner Oh, I'm not. I do not want to mess up her last name. Mosel Marcel Alexander. I could be wrong, y'all, but it's Mossell. But I will go with Mrs. Sadie Alexander. She was the first black woman. Y'all ready for this? Black woman lawyer.
Oh,
She became an inspiration to black women lawyers everywhere. A quick little bio, and I say she's the first, probably wasn't, but wait, yeah, she sure was. The Philadelphia native was the first black person in the nation. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. She earn a PhD, get this, in economics in 1921. That's crazy. 3 years later, she earned a law degree and went on to become, yes, the first black woman to pass the Pennsylvania bar and practice law in the state. So props. I do this and sometimes I don't know why.
In
Um
2026, let alone in 1920, whatever. So,
right.
yeah. Yep. Now I'm gonna read this little piece here. Alexander accomplished all this while often facing, as usual, bitter acts of racial prejudice. As a first year undergraduate at the University of Pennsylvania, she was told she couldn't check out books from the school library. A dean at the University School of Law even lobbied against her being selected to join the university's law review. She persevered and made the law review anyway. So,
Good.
like, hey, let's show some love. Another great thing that happened to her, her accomplishments were chronicled by the Urban League's Negro Heroes, which was a comic book showcasing influential Black Americans back in 1948.
Mm.
So, and she was also Woman of the Year for that year. So, to Miss Sadie Tanner Mosel or Marcel Alexander, we salute you.
We salute you.
Let's see, one more, and I'm gonna ask a question. Does anybody know who was the first black NFL coach?
Oh, I don't know anything about the
I
NFL.
mean, I do because I saw it in the thing you sent before we started the show. But
Well, damn it, don't answer it. Let's see if the viewers will know it. I was waiting for you to go, bang, bang, but no. It is not Coach Tomlin. It ain't Coach Herb. It's not Tony Dungy. It is a great black man named Fritz Pollard, he was the first black coach in the NFL. He was the son of a boxer. Huh, ain't that something? He stood, Rhea wouldn't date him, at 5'9".
oh, he's a little fella. That's okay.
Bless his heart.
But he did more than you'll ever. I'm done. I'm done with you, Rhea.
Oh my God. I'm just catching all these strays today.
No, you're
He
not.
is on you today, real tough. That's
He
because he
really
loves you.
is. I don't know
He
I
what
think
I
it's
misses you.
did.
He
I think it's
misses
because
you.
Brit's not here.
Oh.
Oh, is that what it is? Your default?
Yeah, it's like default set went to Rhea. Because doing it with you, Helaine, would just be fun, but it wouldn't be as fun as doing it with Rhea. Because Rhea just be like, I don't know what to say about that. Although she did tell me she reads, motherfucker.
She did. She made
She was
sure
on me.
that you knew
She
I read, motherfucker.
read, you know, 2468. I know how to literate. Um, but no, check this out. He stood at 5'9", 165 pounds. He was small for football, but that did not stop him from bulldozing barriers on and off the field. Pollard attended Brown University, where he majored in chemistry
Hmm.
and played halfback on the
He was
football team.
smart.
He was a smart man. See, Rhea? But I understand you don't like Shark Kings.
That is
He
not true. My baby daddy was young, smarter than me when we were younger.
I
Oh, not
said Shark
smarter.
Kings.
Shorter. He was shorter. I was a little
You still
tipsy.
you still with him? No.
No.
See. Um Now check this out. He was the school's first black player and led Brown to the 1916 Rose Bowl. That's over what, 110 years ago? Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Um, Although Porters refused to serve him on the team's train trip to California.
That's wild.
You're a
But
porter and you're refusing to serve somebody? Get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
hey, that see, that's why you got to get on the train with the Pullman porters.
Right.
You know, that's he would have been served and treated with respect. And you see, they didn't say Pullman porters; they just said porters. So 9 out of 10,
Mhm. They were.
you know, yep,
Wait.
yup. But he also goes on to serve in World War I.
Mm.
He After World War I, he joined the Akron Pros of the American Professional Football Association, which later became the NFL. He was one of the only two black players in the new league.
Mm.
That's
So,
wild.
fans taunted him with racial slurs, not surprised, and opposing players tried to maim him. Definitely not surprised. But Pollard, a swift and
Name
elusive runner,
him?
maim, like break a leg, cut him,
Jesus
stab
Christ.
him. Yes. Take him out completely. It's the same thing Ty Cobb used to do to players. When he played in baseball, he would sharpen up his spikes, and then when he go to slide, he would hit you dead in the ankles.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing new. But he got the last laugh, which was crazy. In 1921, while he was still a player, the team also named him its coach, the first African American head coach in league history.
Wow.
And over in the next 7 years, several years, Pollard went on to coach four different teams and founded a Chicago football team of all African American players. Later, he launched a newspaper and ran a successful business firm. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2005.
Nice.
So, again, salute and honor to Fritz Pollard, the first
We
black
honor you,
coach
sir.
of the NFL. Ain't that something? That man almost got killed on that field to become a
Right.
coach, and
For
they had
playing
some
fucking
mediocre.
football.
Yep. And then you see
Mhm.
some mediocre ass coaches like Jim Mora. Just Saints fans, if you know, you know.
Mm.
And including Colts fans, because y'all remember, well, was he with the Colts when he did playoffs? Playoffs? I'm just trying to win a game here. Was that during his Colts run? I believe so. I could be wrong.
Say,
But
fuck
salute,
playoffs. We ain't thinking that far ahead.
yeah. But salute to Sadie, Alexander, and Fritz Pollard. And that is your Black History Spotlight. Our next quick topic is going with football. What a great segue from the first black NFL coach to the first all Spanish language halftime show. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes. Benito
Bad Bunny.
Bowl.
The Benito
Bad
Bowl
Bunny.
happened. Bad Bunny. Benito. Alejandro, what is it? Benito
It is like, hang on, I got it.
is Bamo.
Bamo.
Yeah, it's Bamo.
Benito Alessandro Martinez Ocasio.
Yes.
I may be wrong. I got it.
Wait a minute.
God
Benito
damn it.
Bad Bunny.
Yes,
Oh my god, why is it doing this? Don't use
because the
Chrome.
whites don't want you to talk about what
Benito
happened on Sunday.
Antonio Martinez Ocasio. Yeah, you were right.
No, I said Alessandro. I was wrong.
Oh.
So to Benito Antonio I was about to call him
Montana.
Montana.
My nigga Scarface.
And I'm on the wrong island. That's Cuban. To Benito, Antonio,
Antonio
Martinez,
Martinez.
Ocasio,
Casio.
LaVar Dixon. You did it, brother. We appreciate you. No, look, if you were hiding under a rock because you were probably racist, Bad Bunny performed at the Super Bowl halftime show where he kept his promise of keeping it all Spanish. This was for the culture. What culture,
Yes.
you might ask, Anthony? Well, it was for the Americas. Not just North America, not just South America, not just Central America and the Caribbean. It was for all the Americans. Even Canada's frozen ass feet
Canada.
got some love. Canada, hey!
Yes.
Many people were saying the fact that he said Canada and the United States last made so much sense. Other
Mm-hmm.
folks was like, oh yeah, he knew what was important to say at the end. No, babe, no,
No.
no. He knew
Stop
what he was
censoring
doing.
yourself.
Yes. But not only do I want to congratulate Bamo, Baboni, as many people would always try to tell me how to
Baboni.
pronounce it, Baboni, which I personally thought was an amazing halftime performance. I enjoyed it. I love the energy. It was very colorful. It was
It was
bright.
so good.
Yeah, we actually got to see an actual wedding happen.
Yes, it was
Um,
beautiful.
there was water ice all over, or as we call it here in Louisiana, snowball stands was in that bitch.
We
Um,
call it a hucklebuck in the Seventh
the
Ward.
huck. Well,
A
that's a yeah,
hucklebuck,
frozen ice.
a
Yeah, we
frozen
call
ice,
it
a
cold
frozen
cups here
cup.
in Lafayette, but
Mhm.
actually, it the shave ice
Yeah, we just
is
Shave
a
call it
ice.
shave
snowball for
ice in New
us.
York.
Yeah. So there was a snowball stand. There was Unks playing
Playing dominoes.
dominoes. I was like, man, this is a Friday night at my grandmother.
Right.
It,
See
it,
how
it,
similar the cultures
we're so
are?
similar.
Mm-hmm.
And what was so hilarious about it? The whites were pissed.
Because
They
they
were.
weren't included for the first time ever.
But
Well, the
they
second
were.
time ever.
But they were. There were
At the end.
Why?
Caucasian. There were Caucasian
That's
led
what I was gonna say.
Latinos.
Why
There
are
were
you
white
acting like
presenting. There were
Caucasian
Afro present.
people are not also like
Hispanic.
There
right?
were
Like
Hispanics. Yeah.
it wasn't just Afro Latinos. It wasn't just like there are white presenting Hispanic people.
Latinos.
You are considered
Yes.
Absolutely.
Caucasian. You can mark Caucasian and still be Hispanic. Like I don't understand
Yes.
what
Absolutely.
y'all have a problem with. Oh, it's the Spanish speaking.
It's the
Right.
Oh,
Spanish.
okay.
I mean,
The FCC, the guy who wants the FCC to investigate, he can go suck a fat one.
They are still screaming about his lyrics are inappropriate. I'm like,
Right.
are y'all
What did
fucking
he?
What-
serious?
What?
didn't
He
y'all
was
hear
like, my aunt is asking me questions about having too many girlfriends. I have too many girlfriends. You can come with me to the VIP. The VIP. Well, we'll take a selfie. Say cheese. That's what he's fucking saying. That's inappropriate.
No, I think what was inappropriate was the fact that just like Kendrick Lamar the previous year, they celebrated America and read it for filth,
True.
all in
At
the
the
same
same time,
performance,
yep.
and it
True.
pissed them off because he showed colonialization of the islands. Colonization, excuse me. I'm thinking colonial pen. My bad. Colonization of the islands. He shows
He went from slavery on up.
slavery to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's basically what it was. But he also showed love. He showed
He really
Him
did.
family.
Him
He-
giving that Grammy to that baby, I was like, oh nigga, oh you pulling the heartstrings.
Believe
Right.
in you. Believe in you.
How
That's
do
it.
people look at a message on the TV that says only love can conquer hate?
Yep.
God
and get
bless the
mad.
USA, and be like, he's un American, and then like, what the fuck are y'all
Because
talking?
they
Like,
were focusing
what?
on the wrong thing. This is what they keep
This
missing in
man
the
literally
message.
ended the performance with a football that said
That's
God
it.
bless America.
No,
And they're
not
like,
that one.
he's
It was
un
on the screen.
American.
The football said we are all together.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're all together.
I'm like,
all
what the
together
fuck?
America. Because he
But it
basically
was
said
he gave a slight fu to people who were talking about him speaking in Spanish when he had Lady Gaga on there, and he was like, "Is
Yeah.
this what you want?"
and they jump on Lady Gaga, but then they were like, oh no, that was disgusting. So Lady Gaga, who is white, but she's
Very
Italian. I guess
Italian.
Italians are getting they're getting taken
They're
off the
not.
Caucasian
They're
list.
spicy
They're
white.
not.
You know that hey, look, it's marinara instead of
Did she
mayonnaise.
not sound like she normally sounds, or was it me?
Was she
She
was trying to
sounded a
sing?
little bit with the Hispanic because
Yeah,
she was
I
trying,
didn't.
trying. She was
she was
trying to
brown facing.
salsa. She
I
was
didn't like it
trying.
very much.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it. I don't think she was gonna come in with her Lady Gaga poker face voice.
Yeah, she
I
I
wasn't
think she
gonna.
was
mean,
trying to go with the vibe.
right.
My poker
See,
face.
see,
I
wepa.
will say,
No,
I
you're not
will
gonna get that.
agree. I will agree with the sentiment that I was told, and this person did not like the Super Bowl show. I did like it, but I did say he should have. I thought he was at least going to come out with the song he played when he did when he did WWE.
Oh, I thought he would have sang it when he fell
I'm
through the
like,
roof.
right. I like that would have been kind like because that crowd went, and now mind you, that crowd he was in Puerto Rico,
Right.
so
Right.
that crowd was hella electric. But that song has a sort of like
What song
it's
is it?
he played.
Because I'm compiling a Bad Bunny playlist. So
Here,
far, I
let
only
me
have 2 songs on
see.
it.
Did you say so far? I
That's
only got 2 songs.
it is a start. You know how many I have in my playlist?
0.
None.
Exactly.
I got Mi Porto Bonito and I got Titi Me Pregunta.
I want to listen to the what is it? DTMF? His
DTMF.
new
I have
album.
that. I have that one too.
Yeah, they say it's an amazing album. You know, it's
None.
sort of his Good Kid, Mad City album.
I'm sorry for
But
anybody that has to listen to Raya sing. We apologize.
yeah,
I'm trying to find this as quickly as possible, but she's throwing me
not
off with this goddamn
not.
singing.
She just gave America a really good reason to bomb the island.
Oh, here you go.
Way to go, Rhea. Don't play that on here.
It's on
Oh,
TV. Why can't it's on YouTube?
yeah, but they gonna hear that. That might get us copy. Oh well. Again, he's in Puerto Rico.
That
He's
crowd
singing.
was
You
crazy.
know,
Did you see that, Anthony?
it was home.
I saw the
Yeah.
clip.
That was a paper. That wasn't WrestleMania. What was that?
No.
SummerSlam
Was
or
it
something?
Raw?
It was I think it was a regular
Didn't he
show, was
wrestle?
it not?
Yeah, he
did.
wrestled.
He did wrestle.
He
Yeah.
won. He won.
Yeah, because didn't he beat one of the big ones?
A Puerto Rican
Um,
guy.
Carlito.
Ugh.
Did he beat
I don't know.
Carlito?
I don't know who he
I don't
fought.
remember.
I
But
just know they
hey,
were both
if you
Puerto
know,
Rican.
yeah, hey, if you know who he wrestled during in that match, please let us know in the comments. But going back to it all,
Oh,
I
Damian
do want to
Priest.
Damian Priest. Oh yes, the Timu Undertaker.
Yeah.
Got you.
It says Bad Bunny famously fought and defeated Damian Priest, a highly praised San Juan street fighter, at WWE Backlash in Puerto Rico on May 6,
Rhea.
2023. You're breathing hard, nigga.
There you go.
How do you breathe that hard into this mic? That makes my throat hurt. Jesus Christ.
I have asthma.
Oh,
Is that what it is?
we just pretty much put her on blast. See, because next time you do that, I'm just gonna do this. We can make fetish porn with it.
What is it? ASMR? porn?
ASMR.
Yes. You like him breathing hard.
I'm here for it, Rhea. Whenever you want to start,
Yep. We'll
we're
make
gonna
money.
make some money. We'll be
We'll
your
finally make money on
ASMR,
this podcast.
your ASMR breathing in Jazz's toes.
There it is. Toes and blows. Or toes and nose. However it goes. That's how we let me stop. But no, back on track. I was not I don't want to say I was pleasantly pleased because that's so undermining it. After I watched it, I was like, damn. Now they really ain't gonna have no other acts like this again. You know, because we joked
Well,
about it.
I
with Kendrick.
think they need a palate cleanser to appease the whites.
Oh yeah.
So next
getting
year
Dierks Bentley.
they'll be interesting. Right? If we get like Taylor Swift or a Dirk
I'm
Bentley
not watching that
or
shit.
a Tim McGraw,
Yeah,
something like that
If it's
next
I
a
mean,
year.
MAGA supporter, I'm not watching that
yeah.
shit.
Well, Taylor
Well,
Swift is not a MAGA supporter.
I don't like her
no,
though.
but I think the funniest thing is, let's hurry up. I know we were supposed this is this week in black, but hey, he had Afro Latino and Latina dancers as well as
Yes.
representation because there was a shot of these three women and it was
Oh,
every
it was every
shade
color. Yeah.
and it was such a beautiful shot.
Oh,
Like
the
it
ones where they were like,
yeah, and what they looked amazing. They looked
yes,
very beautiful.
gorgeous.
Um, but I will bring it into some black history for that ass because I want to spotlight the choreographer of said halftime show, aka the Benito Bowl, and that is a sister named Charm LaDonna. And Charm LaDonna has another Super Bowl under her belt because she also did the choreography for Kendrick's Super Bowl last year.
And she did the
And
Beyonce Bowl.
see, this woman is not a she is
She's
not
not a one trick pony.
that's right. She is a force to be reckoned with. And
Absolutely.
what I love when they showed everybody dancing, even Pedro Pascal with his stiff at I don't want to say it like that,
Well, he's
stiff
white.
bones. He was getting it though.
He
He was
was.
getting it. He was like, I enjoy margaritas.
He loves Bad Bunny. Did you
Oh
see
yeah,
them
I
on
mean,
Saturday Night Live together?
yes,
That was
yes.
really
And look, I'm
good.
joking about Pedro Pascal, but I
I
really
love
love
Pedro Pascal for that.
what's her name was there as well? Jessica Alba,
Jessica Alba, Cardi
Cardi
B,
B,
and then
Ash.
Alex Earl because she's dating Tom Brady. She was there.
Okay,
She was the
is
only
she Latina?
white. No, she's
Oh,
white. But she
well,
was there too because she was like,
okay.
Tom, can I go on Benito Bowl? And he was like, sure, baby,
Really,
you
that's how
can
she
do it.
sound, Red?
That's how she sound.
Gotcha,
Can't
gotcha.
convince me otherwise.
One of the gentlemen that he walked past, one of the merchants, food merchants, has an actual. He, I think he's is he in
He's
New
got a
York?
food truck. No,
He's
he's
got a
in
food
Texas. I
truck,
think
and
he's in Texas.
is he?
Was he
Well,
in
wherever
Texas?
he is, I don't know if it was before or after the Super Bowl, but Bad Bunny gave
He
him
blew
love.
up.
He just exploded. Not literally exploded. His business exploded. So Bad Bunny is putting money back in that community. You know, he's bringing it in the economy. I love the fact that he called out America for the neglect that it has given Puerto Rico ever since it became a what are they for us? A territory of America.
Yes.
Even the fact that there were people I didn't know this, and I'm so glad. Again, you learn the flag of Puerto Rico that we see now is not the original Puerto Rican flag.
It was much lighter. The blue was much
Hmm.
lighter.
But it just goes to show you when a certain group of people come to colonize your shit, everything gets dark.
Hmm.
And
LA. It was an LA taco truck.
okay, okay, so
And they have lines around the block now.
yeah, and you know that the wedding that actually took place, that was a not say a prank. That was just a yeah. Let's just send it. Let's see what he says because they
Yes.
invited him to the
They wanted
wedding.
him to
The
come to the
wedding,
wedding.
and they said, "Well, he's gonna be kind of busy." And then they get a phone call from Bad Bunny's people and said, "Hey, you can't make it, but he would like for you to be a part of his halftime show, and you guys can get married there." You can't hate this shit.
See, he was so much about love. He's all about love.
And I know some people are like, yeah, Bad Bunny did this, and Kendrick was all about hate, and I'm like, yeah, but America is a hateful ass nation, so it was a perfect
Hmm.
combination.
Hmm.
Um, but numbers wise, I personally thought because of the Spanish speaking community in the world, mind you, it would have eclipsed Kendrick's halftime show. It didn't. It don't mean it didn't make an impact.
It made a
Okay, it
huge
is.
impact.
That's what I'm saying. Just because it didn't beat out the numbers from last year, don't mean it didn't make an impact. Because I guarantee you, it did. I think right now it is the most watched um Super Bowl halftime performance on YouTube at 72 million views. I think the final numbers are going to change once they get the international numbers in. That
Yeah.
might change it. But until that moment, Kendrick Lamar still has the most watched Super Bowl halftime show performance. After that, it is still the late great Michael Jackson. After Michael Jackson, it is Usher and then Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is in great company.
I don't even remember Ushers.
Usher was the one where they did the roller skating.
Oh yes, I do
We
recall
went to the
that.
skating rink with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Like we got some great performances in the Super Bowl for the halftime show. But I do want to say there is a little fu I want to give to a certain R&B singer by the name of Christopher Latanji Brown
Mm,
for that little shit ass remark you went
mm.
put on social media.
And what was the
Don't
remark?
nobody.
Please remind us.
Well, the thing he said was, "That's it. The Super Bowl needs me.
Bitch,
It
first of
looks like
all,
they need me."
with your domestic violence ass, no. You know who needs you? A goddamn court ordered program. That's who needs you, bitch. That is the only person that needs you. You need to go to domestic violence training or keep my hands to myself, kindergarten training, something.
Oh,
The Super Bowl don't need you, bitch. Don't need
it's
you.
cr-
It's
and it
not a
wasn't even
need
necessary. It
at
wasn't
all.
necessary at
And I don't know
all.
how you think that you going against Bad Bunny, an international artist, that you could turn around and be like, "Oh, they need me." Nigga, stop. Cut it
Yeah,
the fuck out.
it it wasn't even needed. Like all you could have did. Okay, yeah, he said, and I'm gonna read it and
You're
quote.
local, bro. Shut up.
Oh damn. I think it's safe to say they need me. And to
Nigga,
that I say,
fuck
no, we
you very
don't.
much.
I mean, look, if they call you and you accept, he's gonna put on a performance. He's gonna do his thing. He's Chris Brown. I mean, the what was it? The Breezy Bowl was a very successful tour for him. Um,
And
he's got
didn't he have to
hits.
stop that tour short because he couldn't keep his fucking hands to himself?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I can't say yes or no because
Or he got
I'll be
kicked out
brute.
of a country or some shit while he
Well, he
was
had
on that
that
goddamn
issue.
tour. While he was on that goddamn tour, they was going to
Well,
arrest
he
his
had that
ass.
issue in the UK where he had to run
Oh,
because
I know who we're talking about, and I didn't even hear it. We're talking about Chris Brown.
oh wow,
I didn't even
ain't
hear
that
what you
some
guys
shit?
were talking about, and I knew you were
He
talking about Chris
said
Brown.
that the Super Bowl needs him after the Bad
He's
Bunny
full of
Super
shit.
Bowl.
Like, come on, man. Shut the fuck up. You're not. He's very loved by a certain demographic,
That
Yeah.
part.
which is young women, and everybody else thinks he's a fucking crazy like abuser.
Well, again, as I've said before, the biggest thing that would come up with him if they were to choose him would be his past.
Yeah.
And people just
Jay Z
think that
is not choosing him. He fucked
no,
up Rihanna. Jay Z is not going to choose him. It's not
and
happening.
you see, Rihanna's the big one. It's when they're gonna start talking about
Karuchi.
Karuchi, because yeah, he boxed on Rihanna. Karuchi, he just really messed with that woman's head. Now, supposedly
Hmm.
they're in good graces with each other. They're friends again.
That's Hollywood.
Yeah,
They ain't friends. That's some Hollywood
Okay,
shit.
okay, but um, it is what it is. Again, congratulations to Benito,
Baboni.
Antonio, Martinez, Ocasio,
Ocasio.
aka Bamo, aka Baboni. You did the Lord's work. You kicked ass. You made a believer out of me. I am not
I'm a
joining the
fan
bunny hop.
now.
I
I
am a
wasn't
fan.
I wasn't a fan before. I knew of him and I
Yeah.
liked his verse on "I Like It Like That" with Cardi B. That's where I
Which I
know
thought
him
she was gonna
from.
come out and perform.
Well, she was in the casita. She was
Yeah, she
dancing
was in
in
the
the
casita,
casita.
but she was not
She didn't
singing.
perform. Yeah, she didn't
She was
perform with
not
him.
performing.
I don't think it would have made sense for her
Hmm.
to perform with him the way that he was doing the whole
Right.
presentation. It didn't make sense. So I
Yeah,
get
but I
it.
thought okay, because I thought when he went to he went to celebrate the New Yorkers and what is
Yeah.
it, the Boricuas?
She's not a New Yorican
Oh
though.
yeah, she is
She's
Dominican.
Dominican.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
They don't all look alike, Anthony. Um, no, my bad.
Nueva
Excuse me for that.
York.
Yeah, I completely forgot she is Dominican, but it was still beautiful to see her there
There. Yeah.
celebrating. And also, shout out to Baboni for calling Haiti, for shouting out Haiti. Props to you. And
And
Grenada
Jamaica.
and Jamaica. You know,
Jamaica. That's what he said.
Jamaica. I was like, wait,
I
who's
love it.
Jamaica?
IET.
No, but it was kind of funny because when he did say that, I went, who's Jamaica? And then I went, wait a minute, hold on. J.H. Anthony.
I've been
Stop being an
seeing
Archie Bunker.
I've been seeing Jamaicans get so excited about that,
Hmm.
waving their
But Jamaicans get
flag,
excited
and
every time they get shot out.
I
That's what
know
you gotta love
because
about them.
we don't get a lot of recognition in the world, so it's
Shit.
nice to see somebody giving us a big up.
Yeah. Because I saw when Adele had that Jamaican flag bikini, I was like, oh my God, are y'all going to make her the queen of Jamaica now?
Oh, I
They
didn't see
were.
that.
You didn't see that?
Now I gotta Google Adele Jamaican flag bikini.
Yeah. When she had lost all that weight, and I'm not saying that she gained it back, but she had the weight loss and she went on a trip to Jamaica. She had on that bikini and some Bantu knots.
I did see her with the Bantu knots
Yeah.
dancing.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Adele. I'm not
It was
mad at
like,
it.
yeah, man. I thought they was going to put Adele on the track with Lady Saw and Patra. She was a dance hall queen. I
Patra.
mean, it's like, God damn. You know Adele, if Adele had gotten with a Jamaican man, she was going to remake Pull Up to My Bumper.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
That's right.
Baby.
In my long
Does anybody know who
black
sang it first?
train. It wasn't Patrick?
Nope.
No.
Grace Jones.
Oh, did she?
Oh, that makes sense. She's Jamaican.
It's Jamaican.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jamaican, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Um,
Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
She just has, because she lived in France for so long with
Right.
modeling and everything. She's got a like Drake. Wherever Grace Jones is, her accent is there. She gets that accent. If she was here in
I
Louisiana,
watched a very
Grace
interesting
Jones would
documentary
be.
about Grace Jones once.
Oh, send it
is a
to me. I
very-
love Grace Jones.
Yeah, because she is a very influential and interesting woman. Like I love Grace
Mhm.
Jones. Vamp is one of my favorite movies. Watch it if you dare. All right. Well, once again, congratulations to Bad Bunny. Congratulations to Charm LaDonna. Congratulations to the Americas. Congratulations to Puerto Rico. I really hope they get y'all electricity
Wepa.
shit.
Somebody
Wepa.
said Wepa clot.
Do you know what Wepa's my clot? Do you want to know?
Not the Waper Clot.
Congratulations to everybody who was a part of such a great performance. Y'all did the work, and boy, did it show off.
Those
And,
dancers were amazing.
oh man,
amazing.
when they said what was it, something of the pera, which means shake your ass, and the asses were shaking.
Mhm.
Pedro Pascal was like, "I am Latino," and like he made it known. Yes, I
He's a
played a bunch of white
colonizer,
men.
but I still love him. Bless
Why
his
did you say
heart.
he's a colonizer?
He's from Spain.
From Spain.
Oh,
España.
Pedro was like, "I too have colonizer blood within me, but I too love a nice ass shake."
that part.
Mhm.
And because man, when that girl turned around and threw it on him, he was like, "Oh, Wepa."
Y'all don't think that Pedro is a homosexual?
I don't pay attention.
We don't know that Benito is not. Benito is pan.
Oh,
He doesn't have a preference.
oh. Well, he did not keep one promise because remember he said he was going to wear a dress.
Right.
and he
Right.
I don't
didn't.
think.
And he
But did he
didn't.
actually say that though?
He
Yes.
kissed a man on his video.
No, 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 it's not about that. He made because they said, "Oh, well, Bad Bunny does this, da 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 da," and he said, "Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna speak Spanish, so you better learn it." And
You got
he
four
made the
months to
joke
learn
that
it.
he would wear a dress to
Yeah.
piss people off,
Right.
but he did
He
wear a dress
didn't.
during the
He didn't.
performance. But that was to show support to the transgender community.
Yeah.
So
Because he was very
again,
outspoken about this Puerto Rican
yes,
trans woman that got killed.
right.
Yeah.
He's all about it, man.
He's
And
about love.
yeah,
That's what I get from him. I get pure love from him, and
he,
I love to see it.
he's like that. He's such a good boy. Like if you're
He really is. Like
he's
I was
such a good
telling Britt,
person.
I told Britt, I said I think he's attractive. I think he's very talented. I think he's very like of this time. Like we need somebody like him, but
Hmm.
I don't want to fuck him. I don't think that he is sexy in that manner to me. I don't find him that way, but I
I don't
love
think anybody
him.
was asking, but it's
No, I'm
okay.
just saying. I was telling Britt this, and she was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I kind of feel what you're saying. Like, you would be." She was like, "If he gets a girlfriend, I'm gonna be mad." And I'm like, "If he gets a boyfriend, will you be mad?" And she was like, "No, I don't think so." And so
he
he's just love, in my
yeah he's
opinion.
that energy that the world needs right now.
Yes, he's a
He's the energy that
unifying.
the world needs.
If they allow it, he's a unifying presence in this
Yes,
world.
but again, shout out to him, and I'm going to shout out Kendrick as well for celebrating America and reading that bitch to filth at the same
Yes,
time.
that's what they
Props
need.
to y'all, man. I salute you
Hmm.
both. All right, now we are going to move on because it is time for us to talk about m- the one, the only, aka, well, I say AKA, but Miss KeKe Palmer, aka KeKe Keep a Check. And this moves into our main little quick topic because I did say earlier we were going to talk about black love and the state of black love in 2026. We missed the Valentine's Day window, but we do record on a Sunday and it is Side Piece Valentine's. So we're still in that margin of error. So shout out to Kiki Palmer who showed up on the television. I forgot where she was.
She was on
I
a
had it.
was it a podcast or was it a TV
No, it
show?
was a TV show.
It was a
Oh,
TV show?
she was on NBC with Jenna and
Oh, that's right.
I forgot the sister's name.
I don't know who that
La la
is.
la 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 la.
I just know Jenna Bush
It's
from
not
being a
Samantha.
Bush
I feel
sister.
bad. Hopefully they find Samantha Guthrie's mother.
Oh yeah.
Um, that is a very sad story.
Hmm.
But yeah, Kiki was on as they say. Okay, Jenna and Chanel. That's what it
Okay.
is. Because you remember it was Hoda and Jenna. You remember it was Kathy
Yeah.
Lee and Hoda. Then it was Hoda and Jenna. Now that Hoda's gone, Jenna took over as the top spot. So it's Jenna and Chanel. Um,
What happened to
she was
Hoda?
on there recently,
She
and
retired.
huh?
Mm.
Didn't Hoda retire?
Yeah, Hoda stepped down. She's done.
She's only
know.
61.
Yeah, but she's been doing news since I think she was in like 24, 25. She's been
It's
around. You
time.
remember she worked in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
She was a reporter in New Orleans. So Kiki, aka Miss Kiki Keep a Check, they were speaking about past relationships, and I think one of the crazier things that caught folks, and I'm hoping I was gonna try to get it to the exact moment. Um, they were talking about relationships, and we all know about her last relationship with
Her baby's father.
right, which was
That
was
light
it
skinned
Darius
boy.
Jackson,
I don't
I
know. It
believe.
doesn't matter.
We don't know his name.
We don't care.
We don't know that boy's name. I know his
Well,
brother's an actor.
right.
I
Well,
don't know his brother's name either.
It's
okay.
something. He's got an
So
unusual name.
yeah,
We don't. We do
it's
not
one of them
care.
Jackson boys. Well, Kiki was talking about the fashion on the red carpet, her career. She's got a new movie coming out called I Love Boosters, which is directed by the great Boots Riley. Can't wait for that to drop next month. And the topic of relationships came into play, and KeKe decided to let the world know about her new relationship goal. So I want to play this, and I want to hear what you
Sharonis. That's
ladies.
his brother's name, Sharonis Jackson.
Okay. Um, I want to hear what y'all think about it. So here we go. I'm gonna set it up. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Move your mic, Rhea. All right, here we go. There's KeKe. She's about to let the world know about how she feels, and I want to know if you ladies agree.
So do you want kids?
I could be open, but one thing I need you to know is that I never want to live together.
You're so quick. Should I take it personally?
I like my alone time.
But is that real?
That's real.
Oh wait, are you speaking as KeKe?
Yeah, I'm speaking as the
She's
KeKe.
Not the.
Okay, girl. I honestly, I just feel like, Whoopi Goldberg said it best once. She was like, I don't want to better in my house.
Yeah.
Wait,
And I
wait,
just
wait.
feel that.
Time out. You're for real right
Yeah,
now.
she's for real.
serious.
So what about,
marry
like-
even. Marry even.
So
You're
he's
married.
gonna live around the corner?
Two
Around the
houses.
corner would be great.
What about a guest house? Would you let him live in the
Yes,
guest house?
we can be in a guest house. You know what I'm saying? We can be on the same, land, but I'm over there and he's over there.
Yeah.
At best, separate rooms.
Okay.
So what about, you go to the bathroom, you have the two toothbrushes.
No, so he can mess my bathroom.
Is that your hot take? So if
That's my
that's your hot take.
That's one of them.
And that's a hot.
I can't close my mouth.
But think about how fun it would be to be like, I'm going over to my man's house.
Yeah.
Over there.
Get over
keeps
there.
You know what? It keeps things
that's
right.
It's
so
fun and
funny.
exciting. I want to go sit on his couch.
And he better clean when you're coming over.
That's what
too.
I'm saying.
You know
It
what?
seems
I will
fun.
say I'm laughing about it, but there are probably people watching right now who agree with you.
All right. So
Agreed. 100% agreed.
I kind of figured.
I have lived with
Oh.
one man,
Mm-hmm.
one, and this was 30 years ago, and I'll never do it again.
Oh wow.
I don't care
Damn,
how
is that
involved
bad
we
for
are
you?
in the relationship. It's not that it's that bad because I didn't give it a chance because I was like literally 23, 24.
Right.
No, actually, I live with two men. I'm sorry. My baby's father and then my boyfriend after that. And I thought, oh, we're supposed to live together. It's supposed to be this, you have in-house dick. You have all these things, and he's going to take care of all this stuff and blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. And I found myself picking up after a grown person. I found myself cooking and cleaning for a grown person. I found myself not liking doing those things for a grown person, so I will not do those things again. I learned this 30 years ago, and I won't do it again.
Got you. Okay, Helaine. Oh God, I'm afraid.
I agree to a certain extent.
Mhm.
I have been lucky enough that I've really only lived with my husband, ex-husband, and kind of one other person.
Mm-hmm.
And they were not terrible to live with. Like the kid's dad, he was the straightener upper. Like I was the deep cleaner. Like I'm
Yeah.
on my hands and knees scrubbing. He's the one that would pick up little things during the day. And so ours was very kind of simpatico in that way. And then the second person, he was a little more he was a little more laissez-faire about cleaning, but it wasn't to the extent that I gave a shit because the things that like my ex-husband didn't do, like the kid's dad did not cook for shit. He didn't cook, he didn't go grocery shopping. Whereas this person would go to the grocery store, he would cook, he would prepare meals. And so there was a give and take that I was good with. I would say the people that I have like dated more recently, I don't want to live with them. I would not want to live with them. Um, so I don't. And I can understand wanting to have your own. Like I like being able to be in somebody else's space, and I occasionally like them being in my space. I like you can have things here, I can have things there, I would want us to be close, but we don't
Hmm.
need to be in the same space 24/7. Because as I have gotten older, I like being able to be in my bed by myself. Now, I also like you being in my bed with me, just not possibly every day. And like so, because
On
as
Tuesdays
I
and
also
Thursdays.
right, but as I also get older and fatter, I snore, and I know I snore. So
Wait
like,
a minute. Time out. Time out. I was dating this Jamaican guy, as I will never do again. And I stayed a night at his
You hate your
house.
own people, huh?
And I woke up and he was gone.
Uh
And I
huh.
found out he slept in his kid's room because
Hmm.
I snored. So I'm not a good person to sleep with either because I snore. So I don't want to inconvenience somebody else. I don't want to mess up somebody
Yeah.
else's sleep pattern because I
hmm
snore.
Hmm.
So it just won't work. Like you got
Yeah.
to sleep in at least in a separate room for me. Like we can cuddle, we can snuggle, we can spoon after, the adult things have happened.
Uh
But
huh.
when we're ready to sleep, like go away. Go far, far away because I want to fart in my sleep. I want to snore. I want to do
and
all
then
these things.
yes,
I want the whole bed
and
to
then you know what?
myself.
Your sleep pattern with your person is not always compatible, unfortunately.
Right.
Hmm.
Like I had a good sleep pattern with the kid's dad. We would start initially with each other, and then as the night goes, we would separate, and we were okay with that. And the same thing with the other person I kind of lived with. We would start like wrapped in each other, and then as the night
Mhm.
progressed in his king size bed, we would drift and we
Yeah.
would come back together. But I have learned over the last shit 6 or so years, I
Uh
don't
huh.
have that kind of simpatico sleep pattern with anybody else. And
Hmm.
so it just
Absolutely.
becomes like it's, oh well, my arms here, your arms there, my leg, oh I don't like that, let me, and it makes for uncomfortable sleep, and you don't get a good night's
You
rest.
don't get a
So
good night's rest.
no, I don't. And I don't know, I have really only known one man, and that was my father, that was so OCD about the way that he wants things and the way that he has things. I've not met another man really and truly like that. I've met some that are particular, but not to the level that my dad is. And I'm like that with certain things and not with others. And then if I don't feel a reciprocation, I'm just not going to do stuff. Like them niggas in the other room was pissing me off. I stopped cleaning. I ain't cleaning shit. I came home. I came home a couple weeks ago, and Ian had cleaned the kitchen. He had wiped everything. Oh, you was tired of living like this. Now you see how the fuck I feel. I'm not cleaning.
Right.
Mhm.
Now we can go back to our regular scheduled program, and you motherfuckers can help me the way you're supposed to. I will stop, and I will. Unfortunately, in my 40, almost 5 years of petty, nigga, I will wash my own clothes
Hmm.
and not yours. I I will go as far. I did do this once. I I went to go wash the sheets off the bed, and
Your mic, Ray.
I only washed the flat sheet and one blanket and one pillowcase. So like I didn't wash the fit. I don't no, I washed the fitted sheet. I didn't wash the flat sheet. So I only washed the fitted sheet.
Yeah.
And like he liked having, and I do too. I like having a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, a comforter, blanket. I washed the flat sheet, my pillow and pillowcase, and one blanket, and was like, okay, I'm clean.
Damn. You on your own.
I sit over there in your own filth, sir.
Oh wow. That is crazy. But I guess yeah, you tend to start driven. Like I guess you come to a point where I can't stand your ass right now.
Yeah,
In
But I
some
also
cases.
get
unfortunately,
I also get where Kiki's
unfortunately,
talking about like it's
Mhm.
exciting to be like I'm going
it
to my
is.
man's house,
It
he's
Yeah.
is.
coming to my house. Like it makes you actually put on for your person.
It
Like
does. I
Right.
agree.
you wanna clean the house, put some candles on, set the mood. Same thing with
Mhm.
you're going to their house. You feel like
Mhm.
you're gonna dress up, you're gonna look cute, you're gonna bring a bottle of wine over. Like it makes it more exciting and more romantic instead of just being in
Right.
each other's face all the time.
I
Like
can
that's
honestly
some bullshit.
say, even after like the last person I lived with, I can honestly say when I knew he was on his way to the shared place that we lived, I would
Mm-hmm.
still get like my hands would still get tingly. Like it was something about me knowing he was coming over or me knowing he was coming to this place. Like I would still get butterflies and I would get tingly and I'm like, "Ooh, let me go take a shower. Oh, his food is done." Like it was something
Mm-hmm.
about you going to their place or them coming to yours or something like that
Yeah.
that just and it was like that even when I didn't even when I couldn't stand looking in that nigga's goddamn face. He'd be like, "I'm coming over." Ooh, like it was I would still
Damn.
get tingly behind it.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
no
can see
tingly
that.
no more.
I get it.
Ah, damn headset broke. All right, but
Oh,
oh no, it's okay. I look Riri, but it's all right. I'll survive. I can hear
Oh,
my
but you know
ear.
what? So this goes with my later question. But I was on the phone with a friend of mine when we started this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and he currently has a woman in his house that he don't want in his house. And he was like, I can honestly say, he's like, I am so ready for her to get out of my fucking house. And when she does, won't another motherfucker step foot in here. And I was like, I completely understand.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
I hear it.
again, it's when you have that space, you have all this opportunity to just loft around. No one's invading it. It's privacy. It's things like that.
And
So
when
I
you
can
put shit
understand that.
somewhere, I knew it's gonna be there when I come home,
Right.
nigga.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
mean, there were some folks, I guess the more traditionalist ones who, oh no, when you're married, everything is shared and da 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 da. And
It's
some,
not.
but what I love was the comment that replied to it and said, it's still shared. You're sharing all your space with another person. It may not be all the time, but you're still together.
Mm,
Now, KeKe got the money to where they can buy this huge acreage of land
Right.
and
And have a
build
guest house or have
and
two
have a
houses
house.
on it.
Right. It and looking at what's her name? Candy.
Shirley, what about Shirley Ralph?
Well, Cheryl Lee Ralph. Yeah,
Oh,
her and
they
her
live across the
husband.
country.
Country.
Exactly. And it's
You know.
exciting because they get to see each
Right.
other every couple of weeks. And that's
Baby,
exciting to
Exactly.
me.
I loved when my ex lived he lived over a bridge in the apartment complex. Literally, if I stood right, I could almost see the tops of his apartment like, but I love that. Like you're so close that you're just right there, but you are not here all the time.
Yes. Because I like to walk
Like I
around with
want
my
you
wig
close.
off. I
What's
like
wrong
to
with
be
okay.
funky. I like to
This nigga
Mm-hmm.
be
said I like to be funky.
I like to just be myself in my own element. I don't need any judgments or feeling like I'm not presentable enough for you. Like I'm presentable enough for myself. That's all I care about.
Right. Well,
If
and
nigga,
again,
if look, if you can walk around here with your little dick shriveled back up in its little jacket, you gonna see me as you see me, cause
yeah,
it
I
is
mean,
what it
because it's
fucking is.
supposed to be for better and for worse. So if
You
I
hear
can't
me?
see you at your worst, am I worthy to see you at your best?
That part.
Mhm.
Now, again, that's just a ploy just to make you get naked. But what I'm saying is,
That goes both ways.
yes, exactly. So and I don't think Kiki's wrong. This is how she feels it's got to be for the relationship to work. You know,
Look what
it's
happened
what
when that
works for
nigga was
her.
living in her house.
He was beating her
Exactly.
He's
ass.
putting a pause on her.
You
So
know,
I can see why she, of all people, would be like, "Nah, you ain't living with me."
And especially
exactly.
since she is a woman of a certain amount of money, like you went and found a nigga that was not of that money. So of course he had to move into your house, bitch. He what you was gonna move into his shit? No.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
Hmm.
And now you're like territorial. And that's now I will say, being a woman, you hear that like don't move no man into your house, but also me having sons, I hear from the other side, don't move into no woman's house because the bitch will put you out in a heartbeat. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
no, women don't do. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We
We
do.
do.
Yeah.
I remember this guy wanted to live with me, and I allowed him to live with me, but I didn't give him a key to the house. And one day he just disappeared for like 3
Hmm.
days. And he came back and he tried to get in the house, and I had locked the back door because he had a key to only the back door. I wouldn't give him the front door key, and he couldn't get in. And he was like, "What's the problem?" And I was like, "I'll give you your things, but you haven't been here for 3 days, so you have to go." And he was like, "Oh, I thought we were gonna be living together." No, I never said that. My name is on the lease. I never said that. I said you can
Right.
come over a couple times a week, but I never said that you could stay here. Like, I'm dead ass. I don't want anybody living with me at all. And he was like very disappointed, but it was just like
Was he a
that's
hobosexual?
no. I mean, I think he had a place to live, but he thought that we were gonna move in together. But then you disappear for 3 days. How's
That's
that
kind of,
work?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Can't do that.
we can't do
No,
that.
this is not a
It's not
hideaway
gonna it's not gonna work.
for your whole activities,
Okay, I don't care
basically.
what the reason was. You weren't here for
Right.
3 days.
But you better have
Okay.
been in jail, and I want to see some documents to say you was in jail.
Even worse, I don't want you here. My kids
That's
live
the
here.
that's the only way that you're gonna be gone for 3 days, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I understand, because if you wasn't in jail or abducted by aliens or ICE,
Hmm.
Right?
and you better have been probed when you got abducted by them aliens. I better see some signs. I better see some signs that tell me you was actually abducted by aliens. Because if I don't, nigga, you ain't come back here after 3 days. You got me fucked all the way up.
Well, okay. Well, with that being said, might as well just move them right quickly into what this whole thing is about, and that is black love. It is
Yes.
Valentine's hot weekend. It is now time for the
And the
side
segment is
piece,
over. Thank you.
and we're
See how
done.
quick see how quickly that happened? In and out.
Yeah, and it's over. No, but I just wanted to see, like, where do you see the state of black love, black relationships nowadays in 2026? I mean, all three of us are single. Britt is the only one who has somebody right
But she's
now.
not in black love.
Well,
She's not.
again,
She's in
She's
Hispanic
in
love.
Nicaraguan love.
but it's a Nicaraguan.
Nicaragua.
I don't give a shit. That ain't a black person.
So where do you see it flourishing? Is it being represented well? Do we?
On my timeline, yes.
That's because you
I think
cultivated your
I
timeline.
interact, yes. I interact with couples and people who are seeking love. So I
Yeah.
do see a lot of black love on my timeline, and it is flourishing, and I love to see it.
Okay. Helaine.
I mean, I don't think it's any different than it ever has been. I think that we listen to a small portion, a very minute small portion that is
Hmm.
giving us the passport bro and the red pill content and all that shit
Yeah.
like that. But I think for the majority, black men love black women and black women love black men. So I think it is what it always has been. I think there's
Mhm.
within our own communities we have issues, but I don't think that's any different than it ever has been. So
Okay.
I don't see that quote unquote black love is any greater or any less than at any point in any other time.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Because I saw this video. I was supposed to put it on, and I forgot the link. Um, where I forgot the name of the podcast. Even it's these group of people. I think a few men, a few women, and they have live shows where everybody shows up. Folks come up to the mic, tell them about their relationship
Oh
problem, their
yeah, I've seen
relationship
that
goals.
one.
Okay. And
Oh,
there
are
was
you
this.
talking about the after dark? No, what's fucking Keita and them was on the show? Is that the one he's
I
talking about?
I guess because there's a lot of God talk in it as well.
Yeah, it's the same one I've seen.
Okay, because there was the one with the lady who talked about her. She wasn't happy with her husband because he wasn't ambitious enough, and they were like, okay, well, how is he not ambitious? And she breaks it down, and she's telling him, he works, he cooks, he cleans, he raises the kids. But I don't feel that he's showing enough ambition.
If he's doing all
And,
those other things, I don't need him to show ambition. He's ambitious in keeping the family together.
and that's what they were saying on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, the ambition that you want him to have is the ambition you want him
Right,
to have.
right.
If he's going to work every day and taking care of the house, paying the bills, mind you,
Oh, he's
and
paying the
paying the
bills,
bills.
cooking and cleaning, and taking care of the kids. I'm happy.
Yep. And but here then here's where things get crazy. And this is gonna lead into my
What's
question
the
and
mammy titty lady's name?
Ian Van Zant. Remember, I always know about them. Um, the question I bring forth is was the reply that she came back with is, well, yeah, he does all of that, but also I make more money than him.
Ooh.
And that's when things got started to get a little like the brother got up.
Well, it's because black women are the most educated demographic in the country. So I can see where she might make more money than her man. But
Right.
that doesn't make him any less of a man
Or less ambitious.
or less ambitious. Because like I
Because
said, he's taking care of the family. Like that's
yeah.
what you want.
But you know what's funny? And I had said it, and then the guy said it, and then one of the ladies said they said it perfectly. The fact that you are, you know, more versed and well paid, get paid more than him, and you've got these degrees and stuff. Did you get these degrees before or after? She said, well, I got this degree here, but everything was after. The fact
You
that
got your
So
he
he had,
took
degree
so
and
he
you
had
think
helped
you
you,
know everything now.
but he helped you get those degrees by taking care of the
exactly.
family.
And that's the thing. That's the ambition. He wants you to have your moment. You know what it remind me of? Tab Brown.
Yeah. When
Tabitha
she
Brown.
she broke out and then she retired her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And many got really pissed off with her because of that.
Right.
And it was like
No, he
this
should be
man,
retired. He supported her through her
right,
career and her struggles throughout everything when she wasn't making any money. He was
right,
there. He was the breadwinner. He was the one taking care of everything. Why wouldn't she want to retire him? Why wouldn't she want him to
exactly.
be away from being? I think he was a police
He
officer,
was a
right?
cop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was a
Yeah.
cop.
Why wouldn't she want him to retire from a job like that where he could get killed at any moment? Why
And
wouldn't she want her partner with her?
he went on to do what? Social work? And he's a
Oh, I don't
counselor.
know. Oh,
Yeah,
is
he's a
he?
counselor. He has his own thing now. He has his own
Oh, okay, good for
social
him.
work service. He's doing what he was supposed to be doing at the time they met. And that's what she said. That was his goal in life.
Mhm.
But he stepped back. He became a cop. He became the breadwinner for me, so I can elevate.
You're right. She could live her
So
dreams.
right. So you see, that's
That's true
why I'm
partnership. That and there's
and that's
very
another
few
thing.
true partnerships out there. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
and that was my question. Where are the partnerships? Where are the true ones at? Because we see a lot online. Like we see a lot of representation of black love
Tonight's
online.
conversation, is that the show
I believe that's it.
with this
I
guy?
believe that's it. Yep,
Yeah. Yes.
that's it.
Yes. I've seen
Yep.
that. That's the
Yeah,
one I see.
tonight's
That comes up on
conversation.
my timeline.
Okay. So yeah, and
Look,
because me and Helaine were on we did Was It Good Though, and we did the whole review of relationship goals, starring Kelly Rowan and Method
Oh,
Man.
was that good? Did y'all watch that?
METHOD, man.
It was very saccharine.
It was all
Oh,
right.
okay. It
Method
was
Man
like
can
Yeah,
it's
act.
a rom com.
It is, and you know how
yeah,
it's gonna end. And Method Man can't
Yeah.
act, but he does get
He
naked.
can't act.
No,
he can.
he
Not
can't.
maybe not with this.
Not in that
No, he's
role.
a pretty good. Yeah,
Was
but I
Kelly
think
good?
yeah.
Kelly was better
Okay.
than Method.
Oh, okay.
But again, it was very Lifetime
It
BET
was.
Yeah.
movie of the week.
It was lifetimey with like a um uh, what's the pastor? Not TD. It was lifetimey with a TD Jake spin on it. At in certain
Right.
Oh,
parts.
okay.
Because it's Michael Todd, Pastor Michael
Yeah,
Todd. It's based on his book.
Oh.
nigga with the
You
hips.
know, that's a shame. They said, "Why would I take love advice from a thick hip pastor?" But
And
that's
they
not
do
me
got some
that
hips on
said it.
him. And they do got some hips. I need him to stop wearing them straight line pants. I need you to have a straight pant, nigga, to offset them hips. But neither here nor there.
Yeah, well, it's just something I saw, and it being Valentine's Day, like I'm single. Um, do I want my space? Fuck yeah. But do I want to share my space with somebody? Sure. I don't know if it's going to be every day, all day, 24/7, we're in the same spot. It could be a Kiki Palmer situation. But I also like that because that gives you time to step away and then you come back and it feels fresh again.
Yeah.
You know, how's it been doing? What you been up to? Blah 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 blah. You have a
Partnerships are
conversation.
hard to cultivate if you don't
Right.
have the conversation
Especially
about
this
it.
day and age.
Because
Yeah.
there's too much in your ear. And then if you, unfortunately, a lot of us, I didn't see it until later, a lot of us didn't see representations of what a good marriage should be.
Mm-hmm.
We may have seen a marriage, but it may not have been a good one. And or we grew up with single parents, and that's single fathers and or single mothers, or our parents may have been together and they divorced. Like mines were married and then they divorced when I was 10, and
Mm-hmm.
I got to see what a good relationship looked like with my dad and my stepmom, but it was a totally different relationship than what I saw with my dad and my mom. So then when it came time for me to be married, I was trying to navigate how I thought a marriage should be versus how a marriage should be. And
Mm-hmm.
I went into it with my shit on my shoulders and had the money conversation. Well, I make more money than you. And my stepmom was like, never say that shit again.
Yeah.
Never ever say that shit again. She's like, you will never know it, but I make more money than your father, and I will never bring it up.
And it's not
And I was
something
like,
to bring up, to,
why?
in my opinion.
I mean, mind you, I got married at like 23.
Mm-hmm.
So I got married fairly young. And like I said, I just saw a very successful mother and a not as successful father who separated. And then my mother continued to be successful. And then I saw another woman step in who was also very successful
Mm-hmm.
and but had a totally different relationship with my dad. And I was like, and by this time my mom is dead, so I was like, I couldn't go back and ask her what kind of relationship advice that she figured out as she got older because she wasn't there for me to ask. So I had to rely on the few women that I did see, and they were like, yeah, we don't do that. We don't. we, there are certain levels of what is considered like a partnership that there are just things
Mm-hmm.
that you don't do, but there is no conversation that you don't have. My stepmom told me that. She's like, there may be things that you don't say, but there is never a conversation that you don't have. There should never be a time to where you cannot go to your partner and have any hard conversation about anything. Because if that is the person that you chose and that is the person that chose you, y'all should be able to talk about any and everything. And it may be an uncomfortable situation, it may be an uncomfortable conversation, but at the end of the day, that is your person. That is who is going to possibly take care of you when you get old, or you're going to have to take care of. And when your
Right.
children leave the house, it's going to be you and them. So you need to make sure that y'all can talk about anything, laugh about anything, have conversations about any and everything, but also have an understanding amongst the two of you, because there are no outside forces, and she told me included, that should ever come
Mm-hmm.
into your house. There will never be an outside force that should come into your house. And if you're religious, the only outside force that you should allow in your house is God and or Jesus himself. Outside of that, nothing else. Nobody's, no talking points, no friends, no podcasts, no
Right.
TV shows,
Right.
nothing. No mamas, no mother-in-laws, no fathers, no father-in-laws. There should be nobody that comes in your house. Your children can't tell you shit because those are your
Right.
children. I was like,
Hmm.
oh,
You leave your family and you cleave to your significant other.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
All
like I said,
right.
that's regardless of if you're religious or not. Because my dad is not
Right.
religious at all, and my stepmom
Mm-hmm.
is was a Bible thumper. And she was like, I understand that's the part of your father that he just does not want to do, and I'm not going to make him do it. Your father's religious in his own kind of way. I'm religious in mine, and we meet in the middle. I go to church on Sundays, and he stays home and cleans the house.
Hmm.
That's what the fuck he likes to do. And I was like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
okay, all
Well, they
right,
understood compromise,
correct.
Hmm.
and they genuinely love each other. It seems like,
I know, I
and
hate
I'm
it.
not saying
Ugh,
that you, huh? Like
disgusting.
nauseatingly, like it's nauseating how much they
And you
love
know
each
what?
other.
And it's not even like, and it's not even a we have to touch each other, because like their relationship is different than like my mother and father-in-law's relationship. Like my dad and my stepmom can sit on either ends of the couch and talk to each other about the news, and then my stepmom will look at my dad and go, "Baby, can you run me some bath water?" and my dad will get up immediately. We're talking Marine
Nice.
Hmm.
Corps, hardcore Marine Corps, and then he will come and sit down, and she will go and she'll be like, "I'm making coffee before I get in the tub. Here's your cup of coffee," and we'll go and get in the bathtub. And they have this simpatico relationship to
Hmm.
where they're not super lovey-dovey at
Mm,
all. They're
mm,
not touching on each other. They're not feeling on each other. They're not sitting on each other's laps. They're not doing none of that. Mind you, these are older people and they've been married since 1992, but
Okay.
mm,
you can see the level of comfort that they have that I have not seen in newer marriages and even some of the longer lasting marriages where you can see they kind of don't like each other.
mm.
Okay. Okay. But that's a real relationship right there. You know, my
Surprisingly,
parents were
yes.
just my parents were hilariously black. That's all I could say.
This nigga say hilariously black.
Like I don't know. Sometimes like I look at them and they say every boy when he grows up to become a man is probably gonna marry a woman like his mom, like his mother. And to that I say that's bullshit because it ain't gonna be no way like that. I love my mama till the ends of the earth, but no. Mm-mm. No. No. Um, but having to talk with my dad before he passed and asking him, certain things about relationships, my dad's like, look, man, you're gonna find that one. When you find that one, you have an option. You keep them, and they let you, and you let them keep you, or let them go. That was it. That was it. I was like, no, but what about lasting relationship and blah 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 blah. He said, man, I'm still learning that shit.
Hmm.
And I've been married to your mama over 40 years.
It's a learning process, yeah.
Yeah, no one has it. Like the absolute answer, and
Because we
it kind of
change over
trips me.
time as we get older too.
Right. It just kind of trips me out when we start looking at the relationship gurus and especially us, our black asses. We look at the church for relationship advice, and
Yeah, stop doing
you
that.
see, yeah, well, you see people. That's how a lot of folks are making money now with the relationship books. You got pastors. Here's how you keep a long lasting relationship and
Have you
marriage.
noticed that all them pastors with books been divorced at least once?
Pretty
Look at
much,
Megan Good and her husband. They had a book out. That
yeah,
shit didn't last.
Look at the one that's married to Shawnee. Isn't that her second? Isn't that his second marriage too?
Yeah. Yep.
it's
Or the
crazy.
one that with the housewife that
Uh huh.
he done cheated on her
Jamal.
on? Yeah, nigga,
Yeah, Jamal
stop.
Yep.
Bryan. Mm.
Yep.
Like, cut it the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, don't TG Jakes have a relationship book?
I
I'm
wouldn't be
sure.
Didn't he
surprised.
have a
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because it was like "Woman Thou Art Loosed," and because that
Oh
was a
yeah,
book,
there's
and
a
then he made the
movie.
movie and
Yeah.
all that type of shit. Like, dude, look, there is no everybody's relationship is different, and we got to stop pattering, making a pattern. I don't know.
Pattering.
That's the word I'm looking. Yeah, is it
Patterning.
pattering? That
Patterning.
ring
Patterning.
pattern. That's it. Our relationships
Rhea's like, look
over
at you
what
non-readers.
other motherfuckers is doing, right? You non-readers, non-sippers,
Illiterate
non-smokers,
bastards.
non-readers. Yeah, no. But we gotta stop, nigga. Because guess what? What's normal in your house might not be normal in somebody else's. When normal in somebody else might not be normal
Exactly.
in yours. There will
Exactly.
be instances to where a motherfucker will do something and you be like, bitch, not in my house, and then you come home and be like, and it's okay in your house, and
Hmm.
vice versa. Like, it's look, everybody's house ain't the same. Everybody's house
Right.
ain't gonna be the same. Everybody's relationship ain't the same. So these
Hmm.
relationship goals and there's a root. I would say there's probably some sort of like maybe a guide to just learning each other. Maybe is how you probably want to start off
Hmm.
in a relationship. And I'm sure there's kind of something somewhere that's kind of like the 10 commandments of a relationship to where you can kind of start off and this is kind of what we do and then we branch off from there. But just to be textbook, nigga, please. Nigga,
Right.
please.
All right. Well, we're gonna start wrapping this up because it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for that question of the pod given to us by Miss Sleepy, aka I don't know what to do with my face.
Does she
No.
want to sleep on us?
Not Rhea.
Not me.
I forgot. Raya's not doing it this week, and I'm sad. And I'm sad because I
Oh,
forgot. Y'all just told me before we started recording. Helane's
because you're
dropping.
old.
Yes,
That's because you're
and
old and your mind is slipping through your gap.
that's all right. That means I could say shit and forget that I said it, and I don't give a fuck if it hurts your
That's true.
feelings. Um, so,
What
ladies
is
and
my
gentlemen, Miss
question?
Coretta with the Beretta will give
Oh,
us
come
the
on,
question of the
Helaine.
pod. You forgot?
Kind of. Oh, wait.
That's because you're
Okay, I
old.
remember. It is. So, and my short term memory is shot to shit. So, okay. It kind of coincides with what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, I hate to agree with a man, but I kind of do in this instance. God
Mm.
damn it. Black relationships, we were talking about
Mm-hmm.
earlier, talking about living together. A friend of mine is going through a situation right now, and he has a woman in his house. And me personally, told him to get this bitch out of his house. If a situation arises, I don't know how to say it without saying it. I'm sorry, who shall remain nameless. I'll tell you about this prior to it dropping on Wednesday, so you know to listen, and this will be about you. Thank you. Um,
I bet you think this
they
pod
were
is about
dating.
you.
They were
Don't
dating,
you? Don't you?
and they were using protection,
Okay.
and then they didn't, and that person ended up pregnant.
Oops.
And one is 44, the other is
Uh-huh.
42.
Okay.
Ooh, so it's a geriatric pregnancy.
Yes, that's what I said. And he was like, nope, don't want to do it. He's got 2 kids. She's got 1 kid. These kids are like middle school age.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to do it. Well, don't want to do it. She made the decision to come to his house and not leave after she told him that she was with child.
Oh,
And he
oh
was like,
no.
okay, I'll let it, whatever, it happens. She has her own house, has not been to said house, but has now
Mm-hmm.
started to pick fights with this man because of the situation that he does not want. He's like, if she leaves tomorrow, I'll be happy. But he does not want it, made it very clear we are too goddamn old for this.
Mhm.
She has made the decision to keep it.
Oh
My
no.
question, and this is why I say I don't want to agree with a man.
Right.
My question
You might
is
break.
she right in saying, knowing that he does not want this, and
Mm-hmm.
saying, I do, and I'm going to stay here because I did make this by myself, even though she made the decision by herself?
Mm-hmm.
That is my
Ooh,
question of the
Ray,
pod.
your mic.
We can hear you.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just breathing out of my
Breathing, nigga.
nose.
The way you
Push your mic,
wherever
pull
your
it
mic.
down. Pull your mic down
No,
some.
when
Yeah.
it's down, that's when you hear it.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
so when it's up, you don't hear it.
About
That's
right.
when
Oh,
you're
girl.
paused. No, bring it down.
Yeah, bring it down.
Up a
Okay.
Let's
little.
see.
Up a
Yeah.
little. No, down a little. Down a little. Right. Yeah, right there. We
Okay.
Let's
don't
see.
really. I don't think we hear it too much when it's like right there.
Nope.
Oh
There
no,
it
we
is.
do. There it is.
Oh my god! I don't know what to do with my
How are you
nose.
just breathing that hard out of this nostril?
I don't know.
That bell
I don't
pepper
know what
nose
to
of
do
yours,
right
breathing all the black man's air,
now. Right.
breathing out,
Breathing all this
exhaling all
white
that.
man's good air. She was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get all this
that
air in.
Negro carbon
Well,
dioxide.
I want to say something about
Mhm.
this situation
Yes.
that Glorilla has said. If the
Are
man
we
don't
are
want
we
the baby,
quoting
don't
Glorilla?
keep it. Yes, if he don't want the baby, then bitch don't keep it. So she is a fool on a fool's errand, and if she does not leave that house, I would have to evict her because I don't want that. I don't want her or the baby.
That part.
Okay.
Mike's going up.
I will quote a great poet laureate from Carroll City, Miami, Florida, by the name of Ricky Rose, who said,
Oh,
and I will paraphrase, slip a plan B in the bitch drink and she don't even know it.
it's too late
And I
for
say
that.
this with
Here,
confidence.
here, here, here.
It's too late for
No,
that. She's
Oh, or
she's 3 months. She's 3 months.
she 3 months,
Oh
or
no. Oh no.
quote another great poet laureate, in his heyday by the name of Frozen Water, aka Ice Cube, where he said, I can't let the girl take all my money, but what I need to do is kick the chick in the tummy. But I don't condone the violence.
That's
So
what I said. I said pushing down some steps. Let me stop. I'm
You
sorry.
ain't shit.
I am not.
you can ease of this, you know. And I say that, and as I say, I paraphrase, but I say that in jest and comedy. In all seriousness, one, she should not be in that house. That is not your home. You do
Thank,
not. This is not squatters' rights.
thank
Just
you.
because
And
you are
don't pay not
having,
nary a bill in that motherfucker.
uh,
Got her own house that she is still paying the
yeah,
mortgage on.
go take care.
What?
Go take
Yes,
care of
bitch.
your middle school kid. Um,
Wow. He needs to evict her. Like
That's what
he
I
might
my
said.
have to
But
legally
yeah.
evict her.
he's worried about like she gonna do something to his shit.
Then he has a criminal case against her. Tell him
That's
to
what I
And
do
said.
everything legally.
That's what
Evict
I
hey,
her
said.
illegally.
to the friend, I will say this: if you get her ass in jail, you might make another Tupac Shakur.
Okay.
Think about it. This might be a blessing in disguise, but the
Like he
biggest
said,
curse is
go
no.
ahead.
But for her to do what she's doing now is, to me, somewhat immature.
It is.
But also, two played the game, and one can't get mad about the consequences after the game is over.
No, listen. I had a child, my daughter, and the father said, I don't want the child.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should have an abortion. And I said, I'm not having an abortion. So, right then and there, I signed up to be a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
And I raised my daughter by myself without any help. I had a little bit of child support, but it was very minuscule. He didn't meet her until she was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He took her for a summer when she was 11 and then did not take her anytime after that and has not spoken to her in 15 years. So, or 13 years. So, he's not an involved father and he
Mm-hmm.
never will be, in my opinion. It's up to him if he wants to reach out. I had never forbade him or her from seeing each other. It's up to them because it's I feel like I'm not involved at that point and I'm really not involved now because she's an adult and she has no desire to have any contact with him and I think she's content with that. I'm content with it and I'm pretty sure he's content with it and that's just what it is.
Yeah, and he has no look, he's like, look, you have made this decision for me, so I will handle my financial responsibilities. And he's a great father. So it's not like, and I think she sees that and it's like, oh, I want that. I want you to have that relationship with my kid. And there's not to say that he's not,
She
but
wants to still be in a relationship with him.
she does.
Yep.
But
And she's
and
trying to force his hand.
she's picking little fights within his house. And I'm like, she would come back, she would go to work and come back and the locks would be changed. I assure you.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
locks
that
would
would
be
be the best move.
changed.
Yes.
That's the best move.
Yes.
Because I'll be
That
goddamned.
100% is the best move. Change your locks. Keep
You
the
hear
lights
me?
off.
You hear me?
And yeah,
Bag
she's
her shit up,
yep.
change them locks, and park your car in the garage.
Put that shit on the
Mm-hmm.
porch.
Yep. I mean, women been
And
doing
I
it.
99% of the time I'm gonna agree with the woman, but in this situation I do not
Yeah.
agree with the
That's what
woman.
I said. I'm like, look, and especially it being a geriatric pregnancy for both of them.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
your
Right.
old ass sperm and her old ass eggs. And then like knowing that y'all got kids that are damn near out of the house, like you got 13-year-olds and shit. Like,
Nobody wants to
no,
start that
we're
shit
not
over
starting
again.
over. Who's
She
doing
has
that
this fairy
shit?
tale thing in her mind that she thinks he's gonna love the baby when the baby comes, and then we're
Because he's
gonna
a
be
good
this big
because he's a good
family.
man and he's stupid, but he's a
Right.
good man. And I'm like,
Right.
that's what you get for
No.
being. You should have been ain't shit. And then that bitch would try to.
Yeah. See, and that's the crazy thing. But I say to you, Helane's friend, women been doing it to ain't shit men for years,
You hear me?
decades even.
You
It's
hear
time to
me?
reverse it to the ain't shit women. I'm
Hey,
not
get
saying
me.
that the woman is
Let
a horrible
what
woman.
they say.
Put
City
it
boys is up.
reverse.
City boys is
Put it in
up.
reverse. City
That's
boys
right.
up. City
Put it-
boys. City boys.
Put her
Yep.
shit outside. So,
Yep.
listeners, question of the pod. Do
What
you
would you
agree with
do?
him? Do you
Or
agree
do
with
you agree with
her?
her?
And what would you do in that scenario? And you could be the person carrying the baby. You can be the motherfucker that don't want it. What do you do in that scenario? Scenario.
Oh, watch all the
Scenario.
church people come
I
and call us
know. I
heathens.
love it. That's fine. Because
Heathen!
my first thought was to kick her in her stomach in her sleep, but that's not nice.
And just say you had a nightmare and you didn't
Yeah.
know that your legs were flailing.
It's actually a
Like that.
crime because I watch a lot of true
Yeah, it
crime. It's
is.
actually a crime to put Plan B in somebody's smoothie or something like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Yeah.
and to
I
try to
mean, I can see
prevent.
why
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is. It
No, it
is.
is.
It is.
I
It's
can see why it
considered.
is.
It's considered as a crime, so you can't do it because somebody was convicted over it. So there's precedence set.
Look, you could have flown to, I think the closest place here is Colorado, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Arizona. Could have been on the first thing smoking first class, but no.
New Jersey, New York.
Yeah. But closer would be
And he would have
Colorado.
paid. He was
Oh.
willing to pay. They would
Y'all
have been
could
on
have
the
had a
first thing
full-blown
smoking.
vacation. Y'all could have went,
California.
fetus deletus, then go to Aspen
Fetus
and
deletus.
shush down the slopes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Have
You
a
could have had your
wonderful
recovery.
time.
You could have had your recovery time
Yep.
in Athens or wherever. You could have pick your place. Pick your
Could have gone
poison,
to
bitch.
Boulder, Colorado and drop a boulder. Hint, hint.
Okay.
But again, we're
We do not
evil
condone
people.
illegal activities by any means.
We do not.
We're
We
just
don't.
kidding.
This is
But
all joke and jest.
Allegedly.
Fetus
Well,
deletus would have happened, especially in my fucking 40s.
well, with that being said, it is time for us to delete us this episodicus because now it's time to say adios. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hopefully wish that you enjoy this episode. We hope you have a great
No,
week.
they're mad at us because we're talking about fetus deletus.
That is true, but hey, stay mad because it's fuck them kids 24/7, 365, 366
How
with a
Billy
leap
Porter
year.
told him, fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Oh, a heathen taught us well. But no, seriously, thank y'all for checking us out. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're out there in them streets and enjoying Mardi Gras, please be safe. Whether you're in New
Okay.
Orleans or you're in one of them little small towns, have a
Galveston,
wonderful
Alabama. Well,
Alabama, Mississippi does Mardi Gras as well.
do they?
And yeah,
Mm,
you hear how I said that, right?
mm.
But everybody do it. Mobile was the first, but many folks will say New Orleans is the best. So if you're out there, have a great time and enjoy yourself. If you see an ICE agent, pelt him with a bead and just say, no, they showed
Hit
me
him
the
with a
titties.
dildo. Hit him with a
Oh,
dildo.
even better. And then tell them to go fuck themselves. Because here at Talkin' Ish, we don't play them games. We don't play games like that.
Fuck
We
ice.
There it is. So for wrapping this up, I am Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro. And for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Helaine
Bang.
Turagano. Bang bang. And for that beautiful ray of sunshine,
Breathing hard.
Miss Array is breathing hard and heavy, waiting for you
My
to
bad.
join her OnlyFans for her
Sound like Darth Vader in this
ASMR
motherfucker.
videos.
Oh.
What did we say? Toes and nose. That's what it's gonna be.
Toes and blows.
Toes and blows. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Let's see how. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work, Rhea. We don't want you to go to jail. We want you to get paid. And
Britt
Jazz
is
will
at the
snitch on
house.
you.
She's chilling. So
Yeah. Well,
thank you to the
yeah.
fans that come for her and she wasn't here. We apologize.
Yeah,
if she
sorry
ain't
about
shit.
that. Joseph, don't worry. She's
She'll
gonna
be-
answer.
Your milk of
next week.
magnesia is here. She's around.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she will be back. So thank y'all so much. And once again, as we always say, if you are out in them streets, please be good. And if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Use a plan B, nigga.